It's working! It's working! Alright, let's go post this to our video chat channel. Everyone, we are live, making the guild money. Do you like money? You like exalted orbs? Yes? You like chaos orbs? Yes? You like spreadsheets? Yes? Come join us as we play Bank of Exile and occasionally kill some monsters. Alright, Mr. Moneybags. We are live. Oh, we gotta type out the word bank on this one. Everybody can react to this one with the word bank. And you know what? We're gonna be really funny. Because we're gonna add the Knuckles meme on there. Look at that. That tells people that we're funny. That's how all the millennials will know that this boomer is hip. You want to buy some fusings? I don't have any more fusings, man. I'm all out of fusings. Look at this. This is all the paperwork that we read. We did this paperwork today that told us that fusings are down, so fusings are no good. Don't do fusings. This one said definitely trade exalteds in chaos, so we're definitely doing that today. This particular piece of paper tells us that the mirror market is not appreciating at the rate that we thought it would, and so we're not going to sell those today. We're just going to hang on to those. This particular sheet of paper tells us that annulments are still due to go up. I am shocked that no one has figured out how valuable annulments are. I guess nobody's actually crafting yet besides us. But that's fine. Pay no attention to that. Just keep selling me your annulments. There's no reason for you to buy them. Keep selling them to me. And then, oh, divines. We might be manipulating the divine market today. And lastly, was there a last one on here? Yeah, oh, the last one is ancient orbs as well. Cute Dog made a video this week about ancient orbs, and therefore, well, I'll just let the numbers speak for themselves. Here's POE Ninja. Let's pull it up right here. You can clearly see on the economics of POE Ninja that Cute Dog making his video about ancient orbs. Where are they? Boosted ancient orbs quite a bit, up 133%. They were trading at like 18 or 19, just under 20, and they're up just straight up 2 to 3 chaos just from his video alone over the last 48 to 72 hours. So thanks so much to Cute Dog for boosting those ancient orbs right now. In fact, ancient orbs are the thing that are going up, and I feel like every single season ancient orbs go up, and people forget that when there's Nemesis on Zana, you can roll for headhunters. So yeah, I'm not sure how people forget that, but people forget it. Trust me, people forget it. So finally we had some of the new influence exalted orbs coming up. We've got Crusaders, Hunters, Awakeners, Redeemers, and Warlords. You can see they're trading basically in between 200 to 400 C per particular Exalted Orb. The first one that I saw that actually went up and went live the other day, it was awful. It was like 15 or 20x. And it was just like, why would you set a currency at that high a value that's not a mirror or a mirror shard? Anyway, it's very interesting to see the way how new currencies come into the league and how the market reacts to them. Divine orbs right now are actually moving a little bit faster than annulment orbs. So those of you who are wondering if you should get into the divine market, I would simply say go and do this. Just go look at the trade screen and see whether or not divine orbs are being sold corrupted. You can look for weapon filters. Where is it? It's under socket filters. Here we go. You can just look for sockets 6 and 6 link it, and then just go look for online only. Sort by the cheapest, and look at this. This stuff is 5C a piece. So if you buy these up for 5C and then you sell them, turn around and sell them. These guys are price fixing right here. But then if you're able to then turn around and sell them, well, that's a profit. But those two guys are price fixing. See, these guys are actually the ones who are selling at 8C, and Divine Orbs are trading, I believe, at 9C right now, which there's 1 chaos profit there for every trade that you make. So if you make a bazillion trades, then you will make currency. So we are live, guildies. if you want to come and join the memes, making bank for the guild. What does this guy want? He wants 105, right? He wants 105 for his Exalted. That's what this guy wants, I believe. Hey, what's up, Cheese for Free? Welcome. Welcome to the glorious day of trading that is this second weekend of the league. TY? Oh no, sir. Thank you. Thank you for trading me an Exalt. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. So, we were looking up Divines here, and one thing that you can do that's a nice trick is actually to, instead of just always swapping currency into Chaos, you can actually swap it into Exalt. So that's what we've been doing a lot of. We could just go in and buy up all these Divines as well. We could just go drive the price up to 10. Buy a whole bunch of them below the 10 price. And try to drive the price up to 10. And then you sell them all in bulk at 10. And that's like a Chaos per. But if you can sell them in bulk and you control a significant portion of the market such that a buyer comes to you and would much rather just trade with one person, and the listings continue to shrink in terms of the available prices at like 8 and 9, then that can be a big, big bonus for you. That can be quite a nice trick to do if you've got the funds to push the market that way. The trick is that you have to keep pace with purchasing 6 links and turning them into Divines, as well as keep pace with buying out people who are putting their Divines up. So Cheese says, the Spark build you shared is really fun, doing well, and still haven't even gotten the gem levels to level 20, and it's only on a 5 link. I'm telling you, dude, Spark is so underrated. Like, if you are new to the channel, I would highly recommend you go check out that Spark build. Spark Inquisitor is great, especially against bosses when you're just like, yeah, whatever, I just penetrate all of your resistances, and you now have negative resistances, which acts as a more multiplier, which is great. Cool Depot says, I like Scion legs. There you go. I'm not playing a Scion right now, but anyway, there you go. BZ King says, what's up? First time watching your stream. Welcome to the stream, BZ King. If this is your first time here, I will try to disappoint you in all of the ways that you enjoy being disappointed. That's what we do here. So, we're debating presently if we're going to go take on the Divine market, the Divine Orb market, if we want to go take on more of the Annulment Orb market. Let's go take a look at who else we're competing with annulments. Rakira says, things seem to be going well for you at G3. I'm leveling my 3rd character at the moment, looking for something I enjoy enough to push to endgame. Oh, there you go. That's fair. I'm on my 2nd character, right? I haven't finished with my 1st character. I'll go back to my Essence Drain Contagion guy. But I am definitely enjoying right now my Necro. Which I didn't play a Necro. I played a Summoner during Blight League, but I didn't play a Necro. So I'm definitely enjoying what I am experiencing thus far. Okay, these are still trading for 6. I could just cash out of annulments. This is the annulments that we're sitting on as a guild. We've got what? This is 12 times 20. So whatever that is. 240 times 2. 440 annulment orbs is what we've been sitting on. Fake Smile says, hey, first time here. Do you think annulment orbs and sulfite scarabs will highly rise in the price? Well, I'm banking on it. This is the amount of guild annulments that we're sitting on, and then where are the scarabs? We're sitting on a bunch of sulfite scarabs as well. They always go up in price. It's just a matter of time of when. They will go up in price. But right now, we're just waiting to see when. This is actually a really interesting second weekend into the league because not a whole bunch of prices have really been bumped this particular weekend. Like typically the second weekend, and maybe it'll happen tomorrow afternoon. Sunday afternoons are usually good days for trading, but at least US time. But the second weekend of this league has not seen a massive bump in inflation. Like prices are actually kind of staying stable right now. You can look across the board. You can see mirrors have really only changed by 10% over the last 7 days. Mirror shards are only up 3%, but that's because mirror shards were way over evaluated to begin with. Blessings of Chayula are up 33%. I mean, if you just look over the last 7 days, the big things that are up in value are Orbs of Transmutation. Woohoo! Gem Cutters, so GCPs, Chisels, and then Ancient Orbs and Stacked Decks. Maybe we just go buy like 100 stacked decks, right? Let's go risk 100 stacked decks. What would 100 stacked decks be? That would be 200 Chaos? right? And see what we pull. So we would need to pull at least 2 Exalted equivalents from 100 cards. It's kind of a lot, actually, with stacked decks. It's pretty tough. Orbs of Fusings are steadily on the rise. Jeweler's Orbs are on the rise. But then you've got stuff like Divines and Annulments that haven't even hit their stride yet. So they've both kind of plateaued. We need people to start crafting for both Divines and Annulments to go up. Typically, Divines and Annulments, this is like a mini economics, just like free tip. Typically in Path of Exile, both Annulments as well as Divines will go up roughly parallel to one another. Roughly, right? Not always parallel, but roughly. Because people use Annulment Orbs on items that on rare items that they are trying to craft. People then use Divine Orbs on those rare items that they have finished crafting. So you will see people buy a whole bunch of Orbs of Annulment, typically, in order to finish crafting something. And then, when it's finished with the particular stats that they're looking for, they will go out and use a whole bunch of Divine Orbs to try to get the best rolls possible. One exception to this, early in a league like right now, that explains the difference between Divine Orbs and Orbs of Annulment, is that a lot of players are still using Uniques. Players aren't necessarily crafting high top-end rare gear yet a week into the league. So, what you'll see is sometimes Divine Orbs will actually pull ahead of Orbs of Annulment rather early on because players are actually using unique items rather than rare items for their endgame builds at this point, for their quote-unquote endgame builds at this point in time. So they'll buy Divine Orbs in order to perfect their rolls on their uniques, and then once those uniques are good, then they will go from there and farm endgame content, and then see that they need to upgrade from their uniques to rares, and then we go back into that regular cycle of annulments, catching up to divines, and then the trading goes on from there. So that's typically a typical league cycle between the two of them, but you can see right now, this is just kind of the middling ground, really over the last 7 days. Not much movement, as was to be expected. Chaos Orbs to Exalteds went by ridiculously fast last weekend. I believe they went up, at least according to my stats that I was tracking, over the course of 24 hours. Let's check here. On opening day, I didn't check the numbers on opening day, but the day after opening day, so Saturday, 12/14, Exalts and Chaos, when I checked them at the beginning of the day, I checked the prices at one particular day and then logged them, so that way it's roughly 24-hour intervals. They were at 54 to 1. The day after, on 12/15, they went up from 54 to 77, and then the day after they went from 77 to 102. And realistically, right now, they're pretty much sitting in a similar spot. They're sitting at about 106, 105 is what we are trading at presently. So roughly the same-ish as where they were at last weekend. I would expect there to be a bump this weekend, but I'm just not sure when that bump is going to happen. Ike says, better go buy up that entire transmute market. Yeah, I guess. How about this? You go buy it up and let me know how that goes. Let me know how many people are buying up transmutation orbs. How about investing into sextants, says Fake Smile? Yeah, you can do that. Right now, sextants are sitting at... Where are they even? Oh my goodness, look at this. Like, nearly no movement. Prime sextants at 1. Where's the next sextant? Whoops, I'm on the wrong... I've got the wrong window highlighted. Awakened sextants are actually down. So Prime sextants are sitting at 1 chaos a pop. Awakened are at 1, and then Simple are at 1. So if... Oh, these are at 2 to 1. So if you want to go buy them, you can. I wouldn't. Brand says, is there a method to measure the volume of trades for a specific currency? They just tell you whether or not it's low confidence. So they don't tell you exactly what the volume is going on. That's a great question, though. If you go and you take a look here, confidence is high, so that means there's a whole bunch of trades going on. But look at this. This is just ridiculous. Transmutes going up like this. That's funny. All right, who wants to trade? You want to trade? You want to trade? Come to my hideout, friends. Come to my hideout. I think people are just testing this exalted market right now. I think a lot of people are really nervous right now, honestly, in this market, because exalts have not really moved much today. Let's go try this. Let's try to get into some divines. Let's see if we can't. This is most likely all purchased out. But we could try to buy into some divines and then push the market up. BZ King says mapping and meta boss fight is good for generating currency. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Metamorph is fantastic for making currency. We did a test of like 10 runs, I think? 8 runs, and we've already made several Exalted back from doing bosses. So, it's quite nice. Hot Butt wants to... Oh, we're buying this from this guy. I'm like, what is this guy messaging me for? We actually got a Divine Orb for 7 Chaos. Woohoo! Such a rare moment when we actually get one of the ones we're looking for. Alright, there we go. It's not a 5-link, right? You didn't just trade me a corrupted 5-link, did you? I hope not, Mr. Hot Butt. This better be a Divine. It's a Divine. Okay, that's good. Alright, we now have our first Divine. Let's go break into this Divine market. So we're going to put this over here. We're going to set up a guild... A guild tab. Do I need this flasks? No, I don't. Let's call this Guild Divines. Guild Divines. And where can I throw these? Let's throw these in our dump tab. Alright, let's keep looking here. We could just have a... Could have a live search going for basically any divines that would go live for less than 8C. That is one option that we could do. BZ King says, because I'm playing Enki's Arch Witch, so mapping feels very smooth. That's good. Started the league with a Deadeye Elemental... Oh, Explosive Arrow. And I feel like crap. Saw an Enki Arc build video, jumped straight into it, and OMG feels so good. Yeah, that's Enki's Arc Witch. I'd like to buy your 340 fusings. That's an old listing, buddy. We got out of the fusing market, which might be a problem. But I decided just to liquidate, so that way we had Chaos and Exalted. Are you using the live search system? If so, for what exactly? Not at the moment. I was just actually debating setting up a Divine live search for Divines. So let's do this. Let's set up this one as a live search with 7 Chaos, 8 Chaos. Activate live search. So we'll do that. And then what else? Let's set some music here. Let's get some trading music. Where is it? Let's get some Dominus music going here. Alright, did we activate this? We did. Didn't we? I thought we did. Do I not have my sound setting on? Good news, everyone. No, it's good. It's good.
Good news, everyone.
There we go. It's functioning. Let's see if that works again. I have a custom sound of Herbert Farnsworth saying, "Good news, everyone," as my default notification. Yeah, 666. 8 Chaos is the max. Okay. Let's trade this guy for an Exalt. Whoops. I need 10 more Chaos, don't I? Hey guys, come check out the pro trading schemes where you only put in 10 Chaos less. People love that. People trade you all the time when you give them less currency than what they asked for. Am I not signed in? No, I'm signed in. Deactivate live search. Search. Activate live search. There we go. Alright, let's come on over here and let's go take a look at some of our favorite div card flips. Daniel says, this has been my broke league. I can barely make Chaos right now. Oh no, I'm sorry, Daniel. Get out there and start doing the Chaos recipe, man. That's where it's at. Fake Smile says, when flipping currency, where should I list it price-wise? More at the top, so I get traded a lot more? Yeah, you want to have a lot of trades, but you need to make sure that your ratios are still good. If your ratios aren't good, then you're accidentally going to be getting rid of more currency than you want. And you'll actually be on the wrong side of a flip. You'll be losing out on a flip. So for instance, right now we are buying chaos at 105 is what we're buying it. I'm sorry, buying Exalted at 105, or should be 108 is what we're buying at. And we're selling at 105. 100, 200, 300, 24. Thank you. You wanted to trade 1. So we're buying Exalteds at 105, which then means when we sell it at 108, we're making 3 chaos every time we do that. So if you can do that 60 times an hour, you just made 180 chaos in the hour. And that's just less than, what, 2 exalts? It's like 1.75 exalts.
Good news, everyone.
Oh, you'd like a Maloney's. Let's do that. Alright, let's see. Where did my good news go? Alright, let's buy this. Where's our Maloney's at? It's over here. Still interested, buddy? Maloney's for 7x. Hey, you're not a scammer. Thank you for not being a scammer. I like it when people don't scam. Yay! That makes me happy. Or when people don't try to scam, at least. You would like 5 Exalted Orbs. Okay. Come to my hideout, friend. Come to my hideout. So when you're flipping currency like this, even if numbers change throughout the day, it's okay, it's acceptable, you can still make currency, because as long as you're flipping in the moment, so let's say for instance we're buying at 105 and we're selling at 108, every time we're able to make that trade, every exalt that we're able to flip is 3 chaos, right? It's 3 chaos profit that the guild bank makes. So if that market moves, and let's say you stop getting less trades, and so you stay on top of your trade market, and you go, hey, there's less trades going on right now, I need to move my prices. So let's say the price of exalts goes up. Well, then you would actually start getting more messages, too many messages, because people are going to be wanting to buy so many of your exalteds because the price has moved up, let's say from 108 to 110. And so people think they're getting a deal by actually trading with you at what is it, 108. So that's where you're going to want to set yourself up for success, by making sure that no matter what happens in the market, you're paying attention to the market, one, and then you're flexible inside that market. So you want to have some of your currency be in chaos and some of your currency be in whatever other currency you're flipping to, because then that way you can trade at ratios that leave you healthy on both sides of the balance. So if you accidentally set your prices too high and you accidentally trade away too much of something, well, you've still got a reserve, so you can still buy back in at a different price point. So every trade that you make when the ratio is moving, and you've traded, let's say, at a bad price, let's say exalts move up to 110, you've traded and sold yours at 108. Hopefully, if you've noticed that it's really, really busy and not a lot of people are coming to sell you exalted orbs at 105 anymore, maybe people are wanting to sell at 108, you notice that and you go, hey, I'm buying a lot more than I'm selling right now. I need to move my prices. The market clearly is moving. So it's definitely a dynamic part of the game that you have to get used to. And it's something that you gain experience with over time. So, for instance, the fact that we're just sitting here and that nobody has messaged us for a while makes me go, huh, that's kind of weird that no one has messaged us for a while. Maybe the market is moving. Maybe I need to reconsider what I'm looking into. Oh yeah, this guy dropped 6 link impulses inside one chaos tab. Yeah, he's totally going to sell that to us for 1 chaos. That's totally what that's going to be. Is it? Who's PVT booty? He wants this for 8 chaos? This is a divine for 8 chaos, basically? Is that what this is? I think that's what this is. We also could just go all day and just buy up scarabs. That might be what we do. Yeah, it's a divine for 8 chaos. There we go. Not bad. I like being in the scarab market because scarabs typically trend upwards throughout the course of a league. So, I like being in the scarab market. I like having scarabs just in case. Let's change the colors on this. Sheesh, I'm never going to recognize that.
Good news, everyone.
Alright, let's sell this. You want to buy my 420 Chaos? Well, why didn't you say so? Come on over, buddy. Come on over to my hideout. Let's do that trade. So you want 420 Chaos. I've got 100, 200. He wants 420. That's up to 500, so that should be good. This guy wants 105, so yep, let's do that. Whew! I'm getting slow. I'm getting slow in my old age. It's because I'm a boomer. What is that? 100, 200, 300? Here's 400. 420, 100, 200, 300, 400. Alright, and away we go. That's 4x. Boom. This guy wanted 105, I believe. He just wanted to sell me one. It's totally fine. We can do that. Trade. Let's thank that guy. Oh no! It turned into 4. Don't you do that to me, game. Don't you make me look like a scammer. There we go. Alright, so we just bought 5 Exalted. So 105 might actually be the right price to be at. And 108 might actually be the right price to be selling at. So I like that. I like that it's moving. The market seems to be moving at the moment. Essential Surgery says, Iron, I ended up getting my last Ascendancy this morning. Hey! It took approximately 400 gray maps, but we got her almost level 91. That is crazy. For those of you who don't know, Essential Surgery was playing in Solo Self-Found, and yesterday night, at least my time while I was streaming, he said he was level 90, and he still couldn't find his last Uber trial. So, that's just crazy. Fake Smile says, as an example for jewelers, what would be the ratio you would recommend? So if you're looking at jewelers, let's just take this as a live example. So if we want to trade jewelers, right? We say we have jewelers and we want chaos, right? So this means that you as the seller, you actually have to think about this backwards as you're thinking about how you want to sell it, because this is what the buyer is going to be looking at. A buyer of your good is going to be looking for these ratios. So if you want to sell your jeweler's orbs, you're going to sell probably 20 jeweler's orbs for 3 chaos. That seems to be the ratio right now. So you can mess with that in terms of volume. You could go up to 200 jeweler's orbs that you're going to sell for 30 chaos, but that's going to be the ratio. Whereas people who have jeweler's orbs and are looking to sell them to you, you're going to purchase those at roughly, they're going to pay you 33? I think? Yeah, 33 jewelers, and they're going to get 5 chaos back? That doesn't make any sense. Somebody's making money here. Somebody's losing money. Yeah, these guys must be old listings. Maybe? That doesn't make much sense. No, it does. It does. Okay, 2.5. 2.5 is what the jewelers would be. Sorry, stand corrected. Can't do math. So this is a good ratio. Yeah, this is a good ratio to sit at. So you sell 20 jewelers for 3 chaos, and then you buy back, let's say, 30 jewelers for 5 chaos, right?
Good news, everyone.
Yeah, right in there is about a good ratio. So you're going to want to look at what you pay versus what you're buying, and set somewhere in the middle. You want to be somewhere in the middle of that, so that way you have profit coming in on both sides. So that way, as you're selling, you're still making more currency back, and as you're buying, you're making more currency back. And eventually, your inventory of that currency that you want to trade, both chaos and jeweler's orbs, will go up. Meaning your capacity can go up. That's how you get tabs full of various currencies, and then you can flip them. Max Hack says, I got an X in under 2 weeks this league, a record for me, currently sitting in Guildbank. Hey, there you go. Chaos drops are scarce, though. Yeah. D. Judan says, not disappointed with this random YouTube recommendation. A PoE streamer that seems to trade smart for once. Oh, I don't know about that. You clearly haven't been watching enough if you think I trade smart. How's Necro doing after the slight nerfs? Is Necro still doing all right? Yes, Necro is fine. Anybody that thinks Necro is bad is wrong. The zombies got nerfed a bit early game in their gems. That's it. That's all. Who is this? Yes, this is. Who wants to know? 5th Flicker Strike? Am I missing a PM from somebody? Did somebody PM me something? Oh, this is from a buddy. This is a flat Earth meme. It says, I thought the Earth was round, but after seeing this, I don't know what to believe. It's a it's a leveler stick on the ground. Oh, that's pretty great. I guess 50th Flicker Strike doesn't wanna tell me what's up. This guy says, "Is this G3 iron?" Yeah, but what's up? What's up, my dude? What can I do for you? Let's try to buy these up. Oh, look at that! Somebody who actually wants to sell. Okay, quick, get eight chaos out. I used to set up like a whole bunch of stacks of these chaos in the desired order for Herbert to bring me good news, and then I would just go buy stuff. But the problem is when you do that, you invariably have someone come to your hideout who wants to trade you something in chaos, and then you just have a bunch of stacks of like 8 chaos, and somebody wants 100 chaos for something.
Good news, everyone.
Just doesn't work out. Just ends up being a bummer. You want 10 exalted? Okay. We can do 2 trades of 5 exalted at 540. Let's sell this divine orb. There we go. Where's the Guild Divines? Guild of Divines! So like this, just as I made those stacks of 8, somebody wants to come to the hideout, wants to buy a whole bunch of exalted, it's totally fine. I'd like to buy your 210. Okay, great. Come here. Come here. Come to my hideout. To my hideout. This guy. Still interested, buddy? You're going to the wrong hideout. This guy wants 2. One thing that you never want to get confused by is you never want to accidentally give somebody 5 exalted when they're only trading for 2. Oh, he wanted 2. Whoops. Speaking of never getting confused. Let's move this. Just in case. So get rid of this guy. He's not trading with us. He said he's already trading with somebody else. This puts us at 210. Yep. 210. This guy wants 5, is it? Alright, so let's thank that guy. These guys actually want 105, 105. Did this guy actually still want to trade? He just said he was trading with somebody else. Alright, so we do 2 trades of 5 for 540 with this guy. $500, $540. Okay, there we go. Now we got to dump all this out. Although not all of it. We could actually trade with one of these guys. Here we go. Trade with this guy. Whoops. Because they're selling me exalteds. Ta-da! For 105. So 105 for 1, buddy. Thank you. And then this guy was 105. So I already have a 5 split here. Accept the trade request! Let's go! We ain't got all day, friend. Okay, dump the rest of these. And then grab, what, 3? Whoops. Did I just destroy 5 exalted? No, I didn't. Yeah, that's fine. You've done a whole bunch of trading. It's okay if you give me one of the chaos back as fusings. We'll accept that. We've just made a whole bunch of currency off of you, so totally fine. Thank you for helping contribute. Alright, so that should be 540 for another 5. Yep. Alright, this guy's 105, this guy's 105. Great, so let's turn these stacks into 5s. That should give me a whole bunch of people that we can trade with. Freeze your Pepe. There you go, nice name. I can see that you too are a man of culture. Who is that? Knee is dumb? Knee is dumb? Thank you, buddy. Who is this? Who is this? This was another 105, I think. Right? Yep. And he's actually putting in Exalted. That's great. He's not trying to scammer at me. Okay, 420. We've got 100, 200. I don't have 420 in here yet. Let's get 420. Oh my goodness. The market is moving now. A whole bunch of people are wrapping up their gameplay sessions. This is great. Keep trading. Keep trading with me. Come, come, come. We make lots of chaos. It's good. It's very good. I wonder how many scammers we'll catch today. The first weekend we caught a bunch. So I wonder how many we'll find today. Don't click on that Exalted Orb. Whoops, that 420. 100, 200, 300, 400. 420. 4 for 420. Thank you! Thank you, Freeze Your Pepe. That's great. Who's this guy? He's gone. Okay, great. I think we actually just made, like, half of an Exalt there? Oh, we made it. Yeah, we made that back. Okay, that's good. Alright, our fusings are going to go right here. We've made some fusings, some random... These are like the random amounts of currency that we've been paid out when people haven't had a chaos. We've been given some regals, some alchemies, some fusings. It's great.
Good news, everyone.
Good news! You want 210? Okay. Let's get this organized again. I split this up into 5s. Let's get this organized. That's 120, and then let's do 80. There we go. 210. Whoops, still interested? Invite to party. Your gorgeous item is ready to be picked up! Whew! Nanjano the Wise asks, do you think that ancient orbs are going to go up? Yes. Q-Dog made a video about them this week. We actually already took a look at that on stream. They are going up presently. They've gone up 3 chaos per ancient orb just from his video alone. And they will continue to go up as more people make videos showing off of getting into various Nemesis maps and either headhuntering, acquiring their headhunter through ancient orbs or acquiring their headhunter through chance orbs. So yes, they will go up. Let's see if Herbert's got any good news for us. Oh, this one's for 2C. Want for 7C? I can't read. I'll pay you 7C for that, buddy. Want for 7C. Let's delete these messages so that way I actually know who it is that I'm talking to. There we go. Ancients were around 45C last league. Yeah, it just depends on the timing of the league, though. You have to remember that. So you just gotta wait and see. The timing really matters. When a whole bunch of streamers and YouTubers all at the same time simultaneously make a whole bunch of videos that show off how to acquire headhunters and all of them get it, and then like the compiler people on YouTube, you know, the different accounts and the different YouTube channels that just compile YouTube and Twitch highlight clips, when those particular content streams start showing people, hey look, you can just straight up get this way, that's when a whole bunch of the mechanisms for getting Headhunter go through the roof. That's really when that happens. You want to buy this for 6? Buy for 7? Buy for 5? No? You want 315 chaos? Well, get on in here! Why didn't you say so earlier? We've got great deals for you right here at G3 Irons Hideout. You come on down, we'll sell you some chaos. You can give us some exalts. It's nearly Christmas time. It's nearly the end of the year. My manager says every single piece of chaos must go. All right, here's 100, 200, 315. All right, here we go. Is that actually 3?
Good news, everyone.
It looks like it's 3, right, chat? Chat, don't let me get scammed. I'm blaming you guys if I get scammed. That's just the way how today's gonna go. Because that's totally fair, right? I don't think we're getting into the divine market. I don't think it's gonna work. Not today. Too many people are on and paying attention. Well, these for 8C are going up. The ones for 8C, usually those guys are responding.
Good news, everyone.
Speaking of which, yeah, for 8C. Guys are responding for 8C, so that's fine. We can respond for 8C. Fabian says, never thought trading would be so intense in-game. Oh, dude, Fabian. Like, this isn't even busy. Okay, this isn't even busy. This is busy enough for me to still barely interact with you guys in chat and still not make mistakes trading. This is not busy yet. Tomorrow will be busy. Tomorrow's Sunday afternoons are just nuts. People get on, like, sometimes some people don't even, like, trade on Saturdays. Sometimes they only trade on Sundays. Like, sometimes people will just farm today, and then tomorrow is when they'll actually, you know, really start to make trades. They'll take all of their stuff that they've gotten and keep it until they sort through all of it, and then once they sort through all of it, then they'll make trades. I do that. Like, these are all dump tabs that are just filled with junk from farming. And I've still got 2 more dump tabs that I want to fill up before I want to sort anything. So, thank you. Invite to party. Meth Havix. Come on in, buddy. Am I going to run out? I'm going to run out of chaos, I think. Oh, no. No. I've got enough. We can do 210 and 105. This is 210, right? And then we can do a 105, and then we're out of chaos. So we're going to be out of chaos for a while. That's okay.
Everyone.
We will survive. We'll just put our prices maybe down a little bit lower, and that should attract a few more folks to come to us and purchase some exalts. These are at what, 210? Do I not have 210? Do I need to put in some of my own chaos? I can put in some of my own chaos. Oh crap, do I not have chaos? Do I not have any chaos? Any spare chaos of my own? Here's a 1C. Here's a 2C. Okay, so I do. I do have enough. There we go. 210. And then we've got it. What we need is another guy to come in with just a whole boatload of chaos and purchase from us again. 210, bud. 210. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Nope, these guys are all one. Okay. So now that we've got everything into exalts, this is actually a good learning scenario. So typically you don't want all of your stuff, all of your currency into one form of currency, because then you can't really do much. It's just not a good idea. Brand says to get a whole bunch of trades for hearts. Invest in eye level 83 hearts. That could be interesting. Livio says, your streams have helped me understand the concepts of capitalism. Hey, there you go. Welcome to capitalism. Capitalism says hello. So, one of the reasons why you don't want to all be in one currency is because now everybody whose trade API is slow is going to be saying, hey, I want to buy your chaos, and we don't have any chaos right now. We're just sitting on exalts. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to sell some of our exalts for a slightly lower price because we know that the market is moving at 105 for chaos. So we're going to cut into our profit margins a little bit by moving down to 107. A lot of the times your API and your trade listings don't reset unless you swap zones. So what we're going to do is we're going to update these. We're going to buy at 104 to keep our ratio still 3 chaos per successful flip. So we're going to sell these. Yep, see, like to buy at 210. Yo, I dropped a Maloney's. Nice. Nice.
Good news, everyone.
Yep, so wants to buy 210. So let's go run this thicket map. And then hopefully, by the time we're done with this thicket map, we will actually have some more legitimate trades coming through once our trade API updates. That's what we'll aim for. Give me some more corpses. Oh, there we go. He's back. Never mind. Don't even have time to run a map. Just when you think you're going to kill monsters. Just when you think you're going to get to have some monster slayage. Nope. Oh, not even busy yet. It's steady. I will say it's steady, but it's not busy yet. I would not describe this as busy. I would describe this as steady. Alright, so let's get 540 chaos in here, and then we can go buy some of these people who are offering, right? It's good news. It's good news, right, Herbert? Yeah, Herbert says it's good news, so I say it's good news. These 8C guys are actually selling. It seems like. Maybe we just go buy more scarabs. Maybe that's what I should be doing. No, let's get into this divine market as we're able. If we're able to get into the divine market, that would be a good thing. Diversity is a good thing amongst currencies. It's a good thing. Oh, if Martha Stewart was here, she would say, diversity in currencies. It's a good thing. Dakota says, hey Aaron, how you been? Hey Dakota. How's it going? It's been going well. Why are you... Oh, you want to buy one. Okay, you can buy one for 108. That sounds good to me. There you go, buddy. Nell says, when do we start getting messages about withdrawals? When we actually tally up and zero out. So that'll either be tonight or tomorrow that we will start actually messaging people back about withdrawals. So you will get an everyone announcement. It's all being tidied up on the G3 Discord. So if you've never been a part of our guild bank before, just pay attention to the guild Discord. We pay out in between Saturday through Monday. Monday's the last day that we have to do it. So we try to pay everybody out as quickly as we can, because none of this is my currency. This is all guild currency, except for like the whatever 3 that I put in to fulfill that one trade. This is all guild currency that we are flipping on behalf of our guildies, and then we give them 10% of the profits back, and then the rest of the profits get split up amongst the bankers. We try to make it as fair as possible and split 50-50 of the profits. So in other words, if we make more than 20% of the investment back, then at 20% we trade back obviously 10%. But if we make, let's say, 50% profit on all this stuff, on all the currency, like let's say these mirrors actually did sell for 200 exalted, then we would make a significant chunk above 10% as a profit margin, and then we would split it 50-50 between the bankers and the guildies. So that's the way how we set up hedge funds. Okay, this guy was selling how much? How much do you want, bud? You just want one? Okay. That I can do. I can do that, bud. MME Elemental. Is he a millennial? Is that why he's MME? He's the millennial hierophant? I don't know. Livio says, are Gilded Legion Scarabs worth to run compared to the prices of them? That's a good question. I actually haven't run enough Legions yet to know yet. I've built an Essence Drain character specifically for the purpose of just farming Legions up later on in this league. Once we're out of this whole banking mode and I can just play the game, I'm going to be running a whole bunch of Legions. But until then, these aren't moving at 104. I'm just realizing this. They're moving at 105. They're not moving at 104. Yeah. So I just need... I'm going to set these at 107. I think I'll get a lot more buyers at 107. Do I have 200? I don't have 200. Sold out. Sorry.
Good news, everyone.
I can do one, buddy. I can't do two. I'm just getting sold out here. So many people want their chaos, which is fine. We'll take the exalts. We'll let the exalts go up in price. Fabian says, damn, this makes me want to invest IRL. Consider getting into that. Yeah. It's something that's fun. This is a fun style of content and a fun style of gameplay that I enjoy. A lot of people say they don't enjoy trading in Path of Exile. And what I found is I don't enjoy trading in Path of Exile when it breaks up my regular gameplay, right? So when let's say I just wanted to log on and just map, I would probably just set D&D messages for all of the various stuff that we've got set to trade right now. I just wouldn't want all this stuff to be listed, because I wouldn't want people messaging me for a whole bunch of stuff, because trading really can interrupt your game flow when you're doing something else. But if you're just trading, then trading can be quite fun, and even quite exciting. So, Keem Trendin says, how do you set up your sell tab to have people buying X and you give C? You right-click on your Exalted in a public stash tab. You need to have a purchase stash tab. You click public to make sure that everybody can see it. Then you're going to right-click the currency that you want. You set it at exact price, and then you select the purchasing price that you'd like people to pay you for that particular item. So, for instance, for Exalted to Chaos, we have it listed at exact price of one Exalted may be purchased at 107 Chaos Orbs. Mr. C says, I'm awake. I'm here. Welcome, Mr. C. It's the weekend, right? We all can make it today. Rise Forever says, are you going to sell the mirrors, or will they be kept for future hedge funds? No, we'll try to sell them. We won't have the currency to pay people back everything unless these mirrors do something. So we're going to have to do something with the mirrors. As cool as it is to hold on to mirrors, they are not appreciating right now at a rate that makes me happy. They're appreciating at a rate that makes me sad. So let's buy all 4 of these. Let's see if this guy's actually here. Is this guy actually here? I'll buy all of your Divine Orbs if you're actually here, even though I don't have any Chaos. I could set up some of our annulments to be sold in Chaos, actually. That's interesting. Let's try that. Let's grab... Oh! Somebody wants to give us some Chaos. Let's grab... Do I have one of these set for Chaos? I do have one of these set for Chaos. Never mind. This guy wants 3 Exalts. What are annulments trading at right now for Chaos? I think they're at 7, right? They're probably at 7. I think that's what they're actually at. I don't want to sell in bulk at 7. Yeah, nobody even has more than 1 at 6. A couple people have like 3 at 7. So if people want to buy a bulk, they need to pay a premium. They pay for the convenience of not having to purchase a whole bunch and make a whole bunch of different trades. They're paying for time is basically what they're paying for. Alright, so this should be 321 at 107. So 100, 200, 300, 321. 21. Give me that 1 Chaos, buddy. Alright, thank you much. Thank you. Alright, now we have some Chaos. So that's good news. We could try to bulk sell it. I don't know. We're not even getting listed right now. There's so many people that are listed for bulk Chaos, or for Chaos to annulments. That's how bad it is. This guy's got 6 for 7 Chaos. We've got like 200 and some odd, 280, 240. Let's see. Let's bring this down by another 1 and see if anybody comes in and buys a whole bunch. Because what is that? What is like 240 times 9? That's 2,000 Chaos that we're just sitting on in that tab. So that's quite a bit that we could be using. I guess we could go out and just straight up buy a Headhunter, but that just ties up a whole bunch of our Exalts. It means we're not as able to flip quite as much, so that's a bummer. Keyed Tran Dim says, but how do people know for your Chaos you have only 1 in your stash? Great question. So you have to set the other stash tabs that you're storing all of that currency in to public. So like this, people will know that we have annulments because this is set to public, so the trade website actually pulls all that info and then displays for people exactly how much we have of everything. Okay, divines. We're still trying to buy these divines, but I think it's 8 chaos is what they're moving at. What have we made? Like five divine trades so far, and they're all at 8. I think that's what they're moving at. For better or for worse. Cheese for Free says, what is a good item to invest in at 30C as a spark build? Don't know what to upgrade at the moment, as I'm 20 plus over the res cap, all yellow at the moment. Invest into your weapons. Invest into your weapons. Whoops. Invest into your weapons. That's my... If you are doing a spell build that can scale with weapons, then... Whoops. I kick from party. Then invite... sorry, not invite. Then scale into your weapons. Because weapons are oftentimes the best spot for you to actually invest. To be able to clear higher and higher tier content. So early on, invest into your weapons a bit of currency. And away you go. Can a mirror be more than the most expensive item by a margin, or are they always almost the same price as the most expensive item? So mirrors are not the most expensive item, because technically the most expensive items in each game, or in each league, are mirror tier items. Can do 2. So mirrors themselves aren't actually the most expensive thing. Mirror tier items are the most expensive thing. Like trying to buy a straight up mirror tier item off of somebody just isn't going to work. Alright, so now we're back up here with 0 chaos. We do have 24 chaos, so if we could buy 3 divines. Where are divines at? Here we go. Didn't I have a tab for divines? I think I did, but I think I got rid of it. That's fine. I think these guys that were at 8 were just price fixing. Now everybody's at 9. I don't think I can drive this up to 10. It's not worth it right now. D says Rigwald's quills, additional arrows plus chain quivers have been like 8 to 10 mirrors for quite a while now. Yeah, because they're super duper rare and super duper expensive to try to make. It's like 8 to 10 X per Rigwald's on its own, and then you have to try to corrupt it, which takes time. And then just because you got it to successfully corrupt and not brick doesn't necessarily mean that you hit the particular corruption that you were looking for. So, triple mod, Watcher's Eye, that's another good one, Brendan. That's another really good mention. There's a lot of items that, due to their niche specialty, become worth more than mirrors. But mirrors are, to answer your question regarding currency, mirrors are typically the most expensive currency in each league. That is true. There's typically not a currency that goes above mirrors, except for Eternal Orbs, which are legacy items. They no longer exist in the game outside of Standard. And so in Standard, they are incredibly rare and incredibly pricey. Would you kindly sell me your 8 link? 6 link? Would you do that, sir? Sold? Why would you sell it? Why would you sell it to someone other than me? Hey, here we go. This guy's catching on. He's gonna sell it to me. Don't make me come to your... There we go. Make me come to your hideout. Don't go to the Azurite Mine. That always scares me. Yeah, let's go jump into their area. Ever since the blue button was added, whenever that was, 3 point something, 3.5 or 3.4, whenever the blue button was added where you could just teleport directly to the area where somebody was at and you didn't need to use a portal scroll to get to them in a particular zone, boy, that became problematic. That became big-time problematic. Because sometimes when you're selling with people, you'll accidentally jump to their location, and, you know, it's the middle of the southern fields in Act 2 or something. You're just like, oh, we can't make a trade here. This isn't going to work. I'd like to buy your 525. Sorry, bud. I'm sold out. See how slow the API is? It's rough. We already messaged that guy. We already messaged that guy. Yeah, we already messaged these guys.
Good news, everyone.
Hey, what about you? You want 105 chaos? I don't have 105 chaos. Oh, this guy actually wants to trade for 7. There we go. We bought a divine for 7. Thank you so much. Who is this? Criticalis? Thank you so much, Criticalis. Thanks for letting us make a whole bunch of currency. And by whole bunch, we're hoping for 3C. We're hoping to sell these at 10C. That's what we're aiming for. So we'll see if that works out. We will see if that works out. Haha, like that pun? Whew. I was getting whispered for a 6-link incandescent heart for like an hour after it sold. Yeah. The API, especially during Legion League, was especially bad. It was just... it was atrocious. Oh, that person went offline as soon as they came online. They must have gotten spammed right away. Okay, so what else could we do? We've got our annulments set at 9 chaos. What if we put them at 8? Let's see if this guy will sell for 5 chaos. The answer is probably no. But you never know unless you try. I don't have 315. Sorry, bud. Dakota Couch says, what do you think the most fun build you've ever played is? Ooh, that's just like a awfully wide, big question. What do you guys think in chat? That's a good question. What is the most fun build you've ever played? The funniest build that I've ever made was my April Fool's joke this year. That was the funniest build I've ever personally made. But the most fun build I've ever played? I really like the Grellwood Shank Molten Strike Juggernaut. I like that one. That one's a good one. It's really good for deep delving. It's good for bossing. I like Summoners. Summoners just as an archetype. I like having like a huge army of dudes at my command. It's a relatively safe playstyle. It's relatively easy on my wrists. It's not a whole lot of button mashing. It's a whole lot of gems commitment, so like you need a whole bunch of sockets, but you know, in my estimation, it's one of the more fun builds that I've ever played. Is just the Summoner archetype. Also, Essence Drain Contagion. Essence Drain Contagion. Also. Oh wow, these guys are hungry. Okay, so let's come down here. Alright, so first off, let's trade with the guy that's at 105. Let's trade with this guy. This guy's at 105. It's going to get real hectic here. Got basically like a full party of people trying to scam me. Alright, Sneeze a Witch. Thank you. Okay, this guy's at 210. So let's grab 210 and then trade. Let's not accidentally put in those exalted orbs. Don't do it. Okay, thank you. Who is still left? Super. He wants to buy 4 exalteds. It's a good thing he didn't just trade with those guys. He would have gotten a much, much better deal. So what is this? What is this? 4 times 107, 428? Okay. Oh, and this guy as well. Here we go. So we've apparently hit the sweet spot. 100, 200, 300, 428. We have apparently hit the sweet spot where we have Chaos coming in, and we also have Exalteds going out. So remember how earlier in the stream I said Sundays are when it gets busy? Saturdays usually aren't busy. Maybe this is just a busy moment, but it's getting busier. This guy wants 5. Let's do 5, buddy. We still have 42x that we can trade in. Whew, that's good. Jay Sorry, welcome, buddy. If you're new, welcome, welcome. Special welcome to everybody who's new. Video Game God, welcome. Whole bunch of people giving good build recommendations that sound very fun. 540 for 5. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Oh, perfect. We can sell you 105 Chaos. Perfect. My Boho. Let's trade with My Boho first. And then we can trade with our other partner here in a moment. Thank you. He wants 5 for... Yep, he wants 5. We're going to be sitting on a whole bunch of Chaos Orbs. And once we're sitting on a whole bunch of Chaos Orbs, I'm going to show you guys a fun trick to do with a whole bunch of Chaos Orbs. But we'll do that after we get these couple of trades knocked out. This guy wants 5 for 535. And then what does this guy want? He wants 210. Okay, so we can use this Chaos to flip back into some Exalteds. This is great. So far, so good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? That trading could ever be so fun. That trading would be so engaging, so immersive. You feel like Mr. Monopoly. Maybe you guys don't. I like it. It's fun. 210. Alright. So we've got 40 Exalts, and we've got nearly a tab full of Chaos. Nearly? Nearly? Am I nearly there? Close, close? Oh, so close. Okay. So now what we can do... Well, first off, we're going to invite this guy to party. What we can do is we can actually go with all of our Chaos Orbs and go have some fun. $105 to 107 seems to be a good ratio. Making two Chaos per rotation. Seems to be pretty good. Where is my trade screen? Here it is. Alright, we're going to kill this Divine Live Search. As much as we all love Herbert, everybody say bye, Herbert. Bye, Herbert. Alright, we're going to kill this active Live Search. And we're going to go take a look at the Abandoned Wealth market. Okay, so Abandoned Wealth is a Divination card, for those of you who don't know. It's a Divination card that gives you 3 Exalted Orbs. So, right now, the Abandoned Wealth card seems to be selling for about 63 Chaos. So, 63 Chaos, there are 5 cards. That means that we need to spend 315 Chaos in order to get 3 Exalted Orbs. So that puts the Exalted Orbs directly at the price of 105. So this is another way that we could simply very quickly convert our Chaos back into Exalted Orbs and make 2 Chaos per, essentially. Now, the bummer about it is there's 5 cards for only 3 Exalted Orbs, so that's additional trades that you have to make. So you've just got to be careful about that because you're essentially adding more time into the flip. So if you miss a whole bunch of people messaging you to flip Chaos to Exalted, Exalted to Chaos, etc., if you miss that, you've essentially missed out on making currency. So you don't want to go and spend a whole bunch of Chaos buying up Divination cards unless there is a significant breakage, a significant distance in terms of the profit margin for trading those Divination cards into the currency that you're looking for. So Abandoned Wealth is one of my favorite ones to do because it was one of the first ones that I ever did as a big time flip for the guild, and it paid off very well. But we've got a whole bunch of currency here that's in Chaos, so we need to go find something to spend it on. There is another particular Exalted recipe card called Alluring Bounty, which this is called Alluring Bounty, and it's selling, it looks like, for 140. So, what is this, 105 for your Exalt? Yep. So, Alluring Bounty gives you 10 Exalted Orbs. So, 10 Exalted Orbs is good, but if you're buying them 140 times 7... Whoops, did I do something wrong here? 140 times 7 equals 980. When you divide that by 10, that's only 98. Alluring Bounty actually is a really good price that we should get in on. That's what I'm seeing. That's what we should do. Let's go do our Alluring Bounty. All right, we'll make this round of trades, and then we're going to go buy up some Alluring Bounties. We just traded with this guy. Thank him. Get out of my party. Trade this guy. Get out of my party. Thank you. Didn't I trade with this guy already? Didn't we trade? Did we not trade? I thought we traded. Yeah, you gave me a whole bunch of chaos. We traded already. Go away. You go away. So we'll need a whole bunch of this chaos because we're going to go buy up 7 cards. You just want to buy 1? Okay, well. Do I have 1? Yeah, I got 1 in inventory already. Great. Okay, trade this guy, the 1 Exalt, for 107. Then I'm going to need to restack this into 5 because this guy... Wait, who was it? This guy wanted to trade for 105. Ta-da! Thank you. Alright, get off my screen. Man, this is moving quick. Remember how I said it wasn't busy? Yeet that ED. Okay, there you go. What does yeet mean? Guys, help a boomer out. What does yeet mean? Does it mean like to throw something really hard? To yeet? Isn't it a verb? To yeet? Who's this guy? Spinelli? What do you want, Spinelli? Go away. Okay, let's take our chaos that we now have. And let's see if anybody's actually selling these at 140. Is anyone actually selling at 140? Okay, there's one person selling at 140, at least. Is this person selling at 135? Let's see. If only I was as good with my financials in real life, says Manton. Yeah. If only, right? Okay, this is for 140. Make sure it's actually Alluring Bounty. Don't get scammed. Alluring Bounty for 140. Alright, so we messaged this guy for 140. We messaged this guy for 135. Where's your stash at, buddy? Thank you. I'm gonna need some more C here. What is 2345? Are you telling me that you're using a flask macro? Is that what you're trying to tell me? We only need to buy 7 of these cards. So let's try to get 7 of these. No! Failed instance! I hate that error. Absolutely detest that error. Yeet just means to throw? Vildar, what profit are we making exchanging exalts? At the moment we are making 2 to 3 chaos per rotation. So, a decent amount. Towards the end of the league, we're only making like 1 C per, and that's really boring. It's really sad. This guy's not going to want to trade with me. My goodness. I'm going to crash just going to Oriath. Can I get to his hideout? Please. Game. I made it. I made it to your game. Who's Imachanga? Imachanga's also 140. Alright, so let's buy this up for 140. One more. Alluring Bounty. Let's go here. This puts us at 3 cards. Do I have 140? I think I do. I think I have 140 on me still. Yep, 140. Do we just buy out the 140 market? I think we got close to it. We're getting close to buying this out. Oh, perfect. That's 2 invitations in one. That's good. So one of the things that you want to do when you're trading for cards like this is you want to travel to somebody's hideout and then accept the next party invitation as soon as you can. So that way then when another party invitation comes up, you can just keep moving along and you never miss out on one of your opportunities to trade. So like this guy, Zarizzle, had actually invited us when we were in not the previous hideout, but the previous hideout. The previous hideout. And you just want to make sure that you're jumping from spot to spot as quickly as possible. One of the things that I don't like about Alluring Bounty is just how pricey it is. So it just means that you always have to have a ton of chaos on you, and you only can carry 600 chaos with an empty inventory. So it's just a bummer. All right, we need 2 more of these cards. Give me 2 more. Come on, Lace Gladek and Lead Legate. I need another 140. Oh, that's going to be it right there. Alright, so there's 2 party invitations. So once we get here, we're going to accept the next party invite. And then we will be able to turn in Alluring Bounty. 7 cards for 10 Exalted. At the low price on the exchange rate of 98 chaos per. So even though we missed out on several of these trades, several of these flips, we're essentially going to trade 10 Exalted at like 108, but we bought them at the price of 98, so that's 10 chaos per. So we just made like basically 100 chaos, right? Am I doing that right? 10 exalts, 10 chaos per. That's 100 chaos that we just made for doing 7 trades. So let's go here to trade divination cards. Trade in 10x, 10x right there. Boom. And now we come back over here. And of course, because I'm showing this on YouTube, of course you guys are doing this too, right? You guys are going out and messaging all these people, so you guys are driving the price up even more. Which is a bummer, because it means that we can't do this a whole bunch. But it's a little bit of something. Alright, you want to buy some Exalted for 107? So it's not quite 100, because we're selling at 107, not at 108. So it's 90 chaos that we just made. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll survive. The guild will survive, I'll survive. Freeze meta, get in here, bud. Why is this not working? Kiddo Miner, why is this not working? You guys both want X for 107? Too late, sorry? Oh no! That's okay. Too late for me? That's alright. It's been too late for me for a long time, friends. Judge Fist says, it would be nice if they added another tab in your inventory space like Grim Dawn. I wouldn't mind if it was an MTX. Why is Lace Gladek back in my party? Wait. Lace Gladek was somebody who we traded for with cards. Why is he... Yeah, why is he back in my party? Go away. Go away. It can get very confusing, folks. This is where you see G3 Iron literally lose his mind. Because I start seeing people's names and I'm like, wait, didn't I trade you? Didn't you trade me? Did I make a mistake on that last trade? I think I did. No, I didn't, because he gave me chaos. Thank you. Invite to party. You want 3 Exalted for 321. Okay, let's drop these chaos off here. So, if we're making 90 chaos per on these flips for Alluring Bounty, there's still some here at 140. I should go do this one again. That's what I'm doing. I should just flip Alluring Bounties throughout the day. Forget flipping Exalts to chaos. Should just do that. Oh, you want 3, don't you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry out there, friends. You want 3. I've made a mistake. Please forgive me. Your hair looks good today. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have much of it, but thank you. All right, 100, 200, 321. There we go, buddy. Thank you much. All right, let's grab a whole bunch of chaos and let's go do our luring bounty again. Let's just keep buying up exalteds, right? Does that sound good to you guys? Sounds good to me. Just keep making money. These guys keep dropping the luring bounty. We'll keep buying them. Whoever it is that is price fixing these at like 105, there's a guy who's just got his price set at 105. Thank you so much for that. It's really helping keep the market down. I don't need the party invite. I need this guy to trade first. This is when my method for sending out invitations actually doesn't work. When you get multiple invites, then it actually removes the previous invite. So we just lost at least one of our invites here. Who was it? Metamorph Meat Boxer? Meatbox Ranger? Well, we're just going to yeet ourselves to this divided hideout. I guess that doesn't work, right? It doesn't work to say I'm going to yeet myself, throw myself at this hideout. Shorty Boy is at 137. Oh, and Shorty Boy's actually there. Wow! No, we're going to Weaver Chambers! Ah! Curse you, blue button! And how attractive you look to jump to someone's hideout. Because I make the foolish assumption that simply because I'm trading and jumping from hideout to hideout, so is everyone else on the planet. No one's actually killing monsters at the moment. That's funny. It's cute. My hideout, yeah. I feel bad when other people do that to me. It's like, why did you go there? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, so this one is 137, I believe. 137, not 140. Right? Shooty Boy? 137? Yeah, there we go! Shooty Boy, so that's another 3 chaos that the guild just made. Judge says, yeah, go with it. It's a made-up word anyway. There you go. Yeah, see? If other people get to make up meme words, don't I? Why can't I? Where's your stash here, buddy? I think the stream died. Oh, no! I think it did. F for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Wilson is like, no, G3 Iron. You're just... Anybody else that posted for 140? Somebody named Bleedy Gonzalez. I like that name. That's a great name. Instead of Speedy Gonzalez. Bleedy Gonzalez. That's a great name. Alright, we're 5 out of 7. We need 2 more. Let's see if Jumbo Shrimp is selling. Let's see if Mediocre is selling. Let's see if Totem Yep is selling. We're at 5. So I've got 140 here. I need like another 100 chaos. Is that's not quite it, is it? I don't think that's quite it. I think that's it. 140. Couple of minutes just doing a map. Okay. No rush. Invite when ready. JK just died while typing that. RIP! Ladies and gentlemen, let's give an F in chat for Jumbo Shrimp, who died in the cause of trading with us. Has anyone experienced a desync with audio? Yes. I think everybody did. Hopefully the audio is back. Is audio back? Let me know in chat if audio is back. Don't make me go watch the stream myself. Because then we'll get really desynced then. How much are you selling for, Jumbo? Jumbo's at 135. That's right. This guy's such a good guy. Not only did he die so that way he could come trade with us, he didn't accept the trade when I put in 140 instead of 135. Look at this guy. Jumbo Shrimp, ladies and gentlemen. Jumbo Shrimp, you are my MVP. Today, you win a gold star. Alright, what are we at? Are we at 6? I think we're at 6 out of 7. We're at 6 out of 7 on alluring bounties. We need one more. One more. Uno más. Uno más. That's all we need. Do we have anybody else out there? Is there anybody out there? You'd like to buy my Exalted for 107 Chaos? Oh, nope. Sorry. Gotta go. I gotta buy this Alluring Bounty, so that way I have another 10 Exalted that I can flip. Man, we got some of these at good prices. This is great. If Tony the Tiger were here trading on stream with us today, he would say these trades, they're great. 140. Nice Spanish. Spanish? Who said Spanish? Oh, you want to buy our Maloney's? Come buy our Maloney's. We're trying to get rid of these. Please do. Please, please do. Alright, we are trading divination cards. Never, ever hit sell when you're going to turn in divination cards. You will turn 10x into wisdom scrolls real fast. It's very, very sad. You will be very, very sad. Okay, which one of these was Maloney's? The top left one? Alright, let's trade this. With Toxic Sun Hollow. There we go, 7 exalts. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Go away. Okay, you would like 3 exalted. Well, lucky for you, we just now have that in my inventory. I seriously think trading does more damage to my wrists than playing summoners do. Like, there's more clicking. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm grossly exaggerating. That's just a feeling that I have. Thank you for your trades. Alright, Guild Bank. Let's put these 4x over here. Let's put our Chaos back over here. This guy wanted 5x, I think. See if we just can't keep doing Alluring Bounty all day. You wanted 5, right? Yep. 5 is what it is. For 535. I should maybe go back up to 108. Should I get greedy? Nah. These guys are buying in bulk. It's actually moving pretty well. Let's not get greedy. Alright, with this chaos, with these 500 chaos, let's get some more trades out. Is this still worth it at 145? Yeah, it's still worth it. Wow, it's still worth it. It's still 101. Yeah, it's still worth it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By a long shot. Trade requests. Now, the trick when you're doing this, or one of the tricks that you want to keep in mind as you are making these trades, if you are divination card flipping, is you want to make sure that there's enough cards at the price that you want. Because if there's not, then your entire ratio of whether or not the trade was worth it changes. So let's say we were buying 7 at 140, and we said, hey, this is really good. This is making the guild currency. But then, let's say there were only 4 cards at that price, and then the other 3 were at like 200 chaos a pop. Well, you can't complete the set, so it's no longer really worth it. The only thing that you may have done is you may have purchased some cards that might go up in price in terms of evaluation because other people are set at 200. But you have to really hope that people are going to come and buy at your new price that you set, and that other people aren't going to undercut you in that market. So it gets really risky messing with uncompleted divination card recipes. That can get real messy real quick. Alright, this is 144. And that's 144 for Alluring Bounty. Also, you want to make sure that people don't scam you with like an Abandoned Wealth or a Saint's Treasure, because remember, those will also say Exalted Orbs on them. So don't look for the Exalted Orb. Don't look for the word Exalted Orb when you're scrolling over the card. You actually want to look for, rather than the reward that the card gives you, you want to be looking for specifically either the card name, or you want to be looking for specifically the card art, if you're familiar with the card art. There are a couple of cards out there that can mess with you on card art, so that's why sometimes it's just worth it when you're doing big trades like this to just take a moment, take a deep breath, and be like, hey, is this actually the card that I'm getting? Is this actually the card that I'm trading for and that we want? May Lucifer be with you. Oh, that's a funny pun there. Lucifer. We already traded with this guy. Alright, we need 3 more of these. So I might actually have to trade some more Exalts. No, I won't need to. I don't think so. Uh-oh. 2 party invites. That's bad. DDP is the next one who we're looking for. This one is 143. Hey, look, he messaged me back again anyway, because it was a high enough value trade to him. And he was like, hey, let me make sure I get that guy. 143, buddy. Where's your stash? Thank you so much. I really ought to move the Guild Chaos tab page to closer to me on my inventory. I just ought to set it as like the first page that I open up to in my stash. That would be much faster. Saki McAber says, I'm only listening to you. I can't watch and play at the same time. Hey, that's fair. I actually try to design a lot of our discussions that we host here on YouTube with that in mind, with listeners rather than viewers in mind. Which I'm sure a lot of you would say, hey, Iron, every time your face is on the screen, it's designed for listeners and not viewers. Thanks. But that is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy listening to things while I'm reading or while I'm working on spreadsheets for work. I just enjoy having access to something educational, something engaging. Oh no, did I run out of chaos? I ran out of chaos. No! One moment. Let's see if this guy still wants to trade. Is there anybody out there? Anybody who wants to buy an Exalted Orb for 107? Yes! Yes, thank you! Thank you, Melee did nothing wrong. Thank you for helping us complete our next stack of Alluring Bounty. Wait, are you still interested? Please. Please come to party. No, that guy wants to buy chaos. No, no, no. Alright, we'll just wait. We will wait. One of these guys is going to buy for 107. Oh, he says yes. Then come to party. Join party. Invite sent. Oh, this guy, of course, wants to then buy 5. Oh, that's funny. That's quite humorous. Oh, my apologies, mate. Oh my gosh. Just stay there. This guy's having a hard time. That's okay. He's going to give us chaos. We're going to trade with... I forget his name, but we're going to trade with this saboteur guy, who's going to give us our last alluring bounty. And then we'll be good. Then we'll have yet another 10 exalted that we can flip. Okay. So this is melee did nothing wrong for 107. And this is for how much, E-Man? How much is E-Man? 145. You know what we should do? We should give him an extra chaos as a tip, because he waited for us. Where's one chaos? Somebody give me one chaos. Here we go. TY for waiting, buddy. Maybe he doesn't even want my chaos. There we go. We'll leave him a one chaos tip. Because he was a good guy. He waited for us for a long time. It was nice. Vildar says, hope you don't mind me saying, but the way you have your screen set up for videos has always bothered me, only being able to see 2/3 of it. So I play the game on a widescreen. So if I set it up to go full screen, that's just not how I play the game. So for display purposes, when I'm playing the game, that's going to be no good for me. So I can understand that sometimes it's less than desirable for you, but that's just the reality of it for gameplay. For other purposes, the reality is, those of you that have questions about, hey, why is it that, you always have the G3 logo, or why is it that you've always got extra stuff on the screen? For videos, I have found that having timestamps inside the videos, I've found this over the last couple of years, having video timestamps inside the videos actually massively increases engagement. I don't know why that is, but it does. And then on top of massively increasing engagement for people like wanting to reference different things in the videos, like a lot of the time people used to say like, well, Iron, why didn't you cover this part of the build? Or it'd be nice if you would have told us when the gameplay was. Or why didn't you say, in response to X, Y, or Z? Or why didn't you include this? Or why didn't you say that? Like including timestamps and having headers like right inside the visual as people are watching actually really increases the amount of times that people will message and say, hey, why didn't you say this? And then I'm just able to go, hey, we talk about it here. And then people go, oh, that's great. Some of you even in chat may have actually done that as well, where you just go, oh, that's great. Now I have a timestamp for it, and I can just jump directly to that part of the discussion. Some people just want to look for items. For instance, if you're following a build guide and you're following it via video form, 100, 200, 300, 400, we still need 28 here. And you're following it via video format, you're following a guide via video format, and you need to reference something, there are times where you're not going to pull up the entire video and watch the entire video just to go look and see, hey, what's the item section? Or, hey, what was the path of building on that guy's build, and what specifically did he do with his, let's say, ascendancy order? Like, those sorts of things are really nice for build videos. And so if that's true for build videos, wouldn't that also be nice for discussion videos that highlight or focus on different aspects of conversation that people are having? So if we're going to talk about problems with the Lord's Labyrinth and Helm Enchants, then it's really, really nice to include in that discussion, as we're discussing the Lord's Labyrinth, timestamp that's going to say, hey, if you just want to jump to the part where we're talking about lab enchants and different suggestions that people have made, great, we can go there. If you just want to jump to the part where people are talking about different complaints that people have, great, then you can jump to that part. If you want to view the video that we have that's like a 50-minute video on the auction house, let's say, well, do you want to jump to the part that, if you really just want to know Iron's opinion, there's a section that you can just jump to that, right? If you want to know what other people are saying, you can jump to that. So including the timestamps, and then also that's one reason why I include the timestamps. And then also, one of the reasons why I include the subscribe and like button is because the channel, in almost like a month, went from less than 500 subscribers to over 1,000 subscribers just by including that in less than a month after the channel had less than 500 subscribers for, I think, 6 months. So that was something where just you know, trying to nudge people and remind people, hey, make sure that you subscribe if you want more discussions like this. We may all not like that in our YouTube videos when people have like really long-winded introductions and all they're doing is talking about themselves in a super narcissistic way. I don't like that. I don't enjoy that. But nonetheless, the statistics show that more people are going to sub and more people are going to be notified of more discussions. And so then I've actually had people say, hey, thanks for having that in there, because I'm going to like and give you a sub, and I'm gonna have the notification bell go off so that way I can be notified about more videos because I enjoy the content. So it's a difficult balance, right? Because there's aspects of it that I don't even like. I don't like having to include that. There are times where people say, hey, Iron, you shouldn't even show your face in some of your videos. Why don't you just show more gameplay? The reality is, the vast majority of discussions that we have where the video camera isn't included, it's seriously like 60 to 65% fewer people engage with it. So what do we do? Like, when the data clearly suggests doing A, I'm not going to go out of my way to say, no, let's do B. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, this guy wants to buy 5 of our Exalteds, which is great. Notice we've yet to have anybody buy a Divine from us, because we just don't have enough. We just do not have enough to buy in bulk at 10C. We might if we go down to like 9. Somebody might pick us up. Some bigger shark in the market might pick us up and say, yep, I'll add that to my inventory. Have we even killed a monster yet? Like, we've been streaming here for, what, 2 hours? I don't think I've killed a monster yet. It's been steady. Not going to say it's busy. It's been steady. It's been a steady stream, you might say, of players wanting to make trades. Okay, so we have another 500 chaos here. This guy wants to buy. Okay, we can do that. So, if we're buying at 145... for Alluring Bounty, how many do we need? We need 1,000 chaos. Okay, so we basically need a stash tab filled with chaos before we say make this work. So we will see. Oh, Divines are moving at that price. Okay, there you go. Well, that's good news. Trevor Brooks says, Patreon supporter here. Wanted to donate a couple currency to your guild bank. I'm not in the guild. So Trevor, if you want to make a deposit into the bank, we don't take donations. We do take deposits. So if you wanted to do that, you can join our Discord. And inside our Discord, we have a guild bank channel that has all of the information for our guild bank and how that runs. So I would encourage you to check that out if you would like to participate in the guild bank. Which, Trevor, if you are a Patreon supporter, you should just be included in on the guild as it is anyway. So let's get you invited to guild. Welcome. CF Worthy says, marketing is necessary. It's a necessary part of running a business. Yep, it is. Judge Fist says, I think it's fine. Some streamers have insane overlays with mad stuff all over the screen. Yeah. Yeah, Vildar, it's my opinion too. I know that we can't complain if the data backs it up. It's just our opinion. Like, it's my opinion too. I'm with you in the same boat. But the data shows do X, Y thing happens. Don't do X, Z thing happens that you don't want to have happen. So it really is interesting the way how the YouTube algorithm runs things. All right, so we don't have enough chaos yet to do another Alluring Bounty. Alluring Bounty by far has been the biggest flip that we've found thus far today. Besides for just flipping regular chaos, which this is still flipping 107 to 105. Ninjano says, Still trying to get into the guild. Did you send me a PM with your character name? Alright, what we're going to do is buy this Exalted for 105, and then I'm going to run and grab some more coffee, because I seem to have run out of coffee. And that's very bad. It's bad news for you. It's bad news for me. Fabian asks the question, yo, is the guild for patrons only? No, the guild is open for everyone. Anybody can get into the guild. But we do reserve spots for Patreon supporters. So if you'd like to join the guild, my recommendation for you is to join our Discord. There is a Discord link included in the video description of what you are watching right now. If you click Show More, sure, it includes a whole bunch of great stuff like our Patreon and like our email for PayPal and stuff. But it also includes a join link to our Discord, which, if you go over to our Discord, you will get a greeting message like this. And there's a couple of you, it appears, that have already joined our Discord just from today, which is great. So whenever I'm off stream, I will go and greet you guys properly. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of people who want stuff. Alright, let's start using our little button here. POE Trade Companion. Let's get these folks in here. Alright, all of these people... Okay, who's the 210? Who's the 210? Let's trade with the 210 first. Where do we send PMs for guild invites? You join the Discord, and then send me a PM from there. Join the Discord, send me a PM with your character name, not your account name. If you send me your account name, I will delete your message and not even look at it, because I don't want your account info. I never want anybody's account info on anything. What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, you want an Exalt. Okay. Well, we can do that. We can make that happen. For 107. Then who's this? 107. Sylvian, thank you, buddy. And who's this? Anybody else? Who is this guy and what does he want? How much does he want? Okay, 105 is what he wants. There we go. We finally got this guy. Finally got this guy served. This guy's been sitting here. He starts ground slamming. Like, hey, dude, where's my currency? There we go. All right, Venom wants to buy 2 for 214. Yeah, we can do that. $214. There we go. Oh my goodness. People are moving. How am I going to go get coffee when people are coming in like this? Like this guy right here. If these two guys realized I was right here, or realized that I was in the middle of them, they'd be like, wait a minute, why are we trading with this guy? I always think that's funny when you're making a trade between two people who are making the same deal for one another. Oh wait, you want an X. Okay. I can do that. Let's get rid of some of our messages. Alright, there we go. Was there one on here that was a big order? This guy's a big order. 5 Exalted. This guy's also a big order. This would give us a lot of chaos to go buy more alluring bounties. So we might actually swap from alluring bounties. Who knows? We'll have to check that price again. Prices can move really quick in PoE. People can sniff profit and then they swap sides real quick. Okay, this guy wanted 5, I believe. 5? Is it 5 that you wanted? Saki says, oh, I just found all at depth 210. Only found him once before and didn't manage to kill him yet. Nice. Go get him, dude. We'll take him out. What kind of build are you running? Whoops, Lorenzo. I did not mean to invite you, Lorenzo. I'm sorry. Kick from party. I'm losing my mind here. Alright, what does this guy want? This guy is Sky. Sky Arma. Do I have a 5? I do have a 5, okay. I still had one more 5. I thought somebody said 210. So that's the one who I want to trade with. Thank you. Okay, this is a guy who I want to trade with. I mean, if he wants to trade. Or you can leave. It's weird. Alright, I don't have a 5 right now. Let's make a 5 stack. Are both of these guys 5 stacks? I probably made a mistake and invited somebody I shouldn't have, right? That's probably what one of this is. Thank you. Who is this? Who is this and what do you want? What do you want? Oh, this is my 210 guy. Okay, he just didn't show up somehow? His message didn't come through on my POE trade companion? Okay. Look at the exalts! The exalts are growing, exile! Alright, this guy wants to buy one. Lorenzo says the stream delay is pretty epic, yeah. Stream delay is pretty real. Just so you know, none of the stream delay is created by me. I have the stream delay set at 0 on YouTube and 0 on OBS. So YouTube just has an interesting delay. Alright, quick. Quick, well, no one has messaged me. I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Ah! Alright, how many trades did we miss? Did we miss a whole bunch of trades? No! Oh, quick, get in here. Get in here, Vangle Meta. Get in here, Calco Waney Numerzini. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to say that name? Alright, you want to buy 2? Alright, so once we buy 2 from you, we'll have the chaos in our inventory to trade the other guy. Excellent. According to my calculations, that worked. Alright, so let's turn this into a 5. Say thank you. And trade. Anybody in chat want to try to say this guy's name? Kalkawani? Kalkowani Numerzini. I don't know. What does text to speech do with that name? I'm gonna try to type this out in text to speech. Kalkowani Numer YCZNE. Let's see what.
Kalkowani Numeritsny.
Numeritsny.
Kalkowani Numeritsny.
Kalkowani Numeritsny.
Kalkowani Numeritsny.
I have no idea what that means. If I put this into Google Translate, what does Google Translate tell me? Numerical integration? It says it's Polish. Is there anybody in chat Polish? I mean, we can say his name in chat, but it's just copying text. Good point, Sakai. Oh, that's funny. Alright, get in here, Mr. Wants to buy 3 Exalted. No? No? Still interested? I guess not. Alright, we're nearly there for another Alluring Bounty run, if we want to. Are they still up? It seems that way. Well, there's a few at 140, and then there's a few, like, going up from there. Alright, so we're gonna drop these here. And we're gonna grab a whole bunch of these. So that way we have them for our various trading adventures as we fly off into the hideouts of various and sundry exiles throughout the land of Rayclast. Oh, there's an invite. Go there, so that way we're ready for the next invite. Who was this? This was Max Boogie? Is that who this was? This was Let's Go Again. Okay, this guy's 140. Great! Judge says, LOL numerical integration. What, like, what's it supposed to say? I don't know Polish. Thank the seller. There we go. I don't know Polish. Oh, here's Max Boogie. Perfect. I've always wanted to max my Boogie out. Who else? This guy. We want this guy. What about this guy? We want this guy. What about this guy? We want this guy. This is another 140. There's 140. Oh man, everybody's there. This is great. Okay, who's this guy that we're with now? Death Come Near is 140. Hyper Boss Killer is 135. Alright, let's get some more chaos. Death Come Near Me is 140. Okay. We can do this. I can do this. I know how to trade. I've played Path of Exile before. I can do this, chat. I swear. Alright, this is not 135. This is 135. I need 145. Crap. No! Hyper Boss Killer. And then who else was it? Scum Black. So sorry. I misclicked. Can you reinvite? Okay, this guy is 135. 135. Ta-da! It appears that guy's not going to reinvite me. That's okay. I mean, we'll survive. My feelings are hurt. No, it's because I was an idiot. I was clicking on too many things at the same time. I keep saying I'm going to move the Guild Chaos to the first thing. I really ought to move all this stuff over. For when I'm doing trading streams, I just ought to move all of this stuff over. And then once I go back to actually killing monsters, ha! Like I get to kill monsters. But once I go back to killing monsters, then I should do that. Alright, dot to death is 140. Who else is out here? Is there anybody else out here at 140? This guy's at 142. Let's see if he's actually there. 140. That puts us at 5. Where's your stash? See, now I don't have to scroll all the way. It's great. It's great. It's almost like that's what I should have been doing all along. Is it 142? Yeah, it's 142. This will be another 10 Exalted Orbs. And then we'll go flip those. Do I still need one more? I think I still need one more. Yeah, this will put me at 6. Want to trade, bud? I would like to trade. Maybe he was just checking if I was actually a bot or not. It's like, yeah, let's actually see if you want to trade. Or if you just want to scam. You know what? I have so many Exalted Orbs, I think I'm actually going to go to 108. I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to get greedy here. We're getting very greedy. We're creating a larger spread in our profit margin, which means less trades will happen, most likely. But each trade in and of itself would be worth more. Alright, more Guild Chaos. This one I believe is 145. I think this one is. Whoops, bring this over. And this should be another Alluring Bounty. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go back to the Celestial Hideout. Go to Navali. Don't go to sell, go to trade. There we go, 10 exalts. Alright. I think we've gone up a significant chunk today. I think we flipped a significant chunk of exalts. I don't think we've doubled our money yet today. Just because a couple of these trades have been off of the Maloney's. So, we are sitting at what, 68 right now? Could we buy a mirror? Is somebody selling a mirror? Is somebody selling a mirror at 68? 76 is what it's listed at. How many are there? There's 42 mirrors on the market. Ouch. What are headhunters at right now? Headhunters are at 61. 50th Flicker Strike says Divines got pushed to 9C. Mind buying the market out for your audience? Are you selling them, 50th? Is that what you're saying? You want me to push that price up? Is that what you're saying? What are headhunters at? Headhunters are at 63 for uncorrupted. That actually seems good. Corrupted Headhunter with 15% increased skill effect duration. That seems good. Does skill effect duration Headhunter? Does that impact Headhunter and Inspired Learning? It's not a skill, so nope. Okay, there we go. That answers that question. That makes sense. So if there was a skill that allowed you to steal rare monster stats, its modifiers, then it would work. Okay. That's interesting. Brand says, yo, what's your thoughts on why the mirrors aren't appreciating as fast as other leagues in 3.9? Nothing is appreciating right now as fast. And I think the reason why is because so many players are playing. We are actually at a point in time in the league when so much new currency is coming in. Typically by this week, in most leagues, a lot of players are already done with the league. A lot of people just don't like a new league. They don't like the mechanic. They don't like the expansion. They've got bug problems with the mechanic or with the expansion. And so a lot of people don't stick around past the first weekend. And so I think it's actually a credit to GGG just how many players are playing concurrently, which means lots of players playing means lots of currency dropping. Lots of currency dropping means there's so much currency entering into the market and so little currency leaving the market. Also, it means that there's a lot more players pushing for unique items for their builds right now and a lot fewer players crafting. So I think that's another reason why. There's no mirror tier items right now in existence. So people purchasing mirrors right now and creating mirrors are doing so with the express purpose of holding on to them for a while. So that's some of the reason why. Fabian says, League is too good and we're not used to that. It's true. Omar says, hey everyone, hey Iron, are you accepting new members onto your guild? We are. So while we have a little bit of a lull here, I can show you the Discord. Look at all these people coming in. So we're going to welcome all these wonderful people to the Discord. And yes, if you'd like an invite to our guild, we reserve spots for our Patreon supporters. So if you want a guaranteed spot, that is one way that you can get in. But it's free for everybody. So oftentimes we use Patreon dollars to expand the guild slots as needed. But it's free for everybody to join. It's not pay to play. Alright, let's try to get Sister of the Dead into guild. Let's see if we still have guild slots. Alright, Wolfton. Let's see if we've got guild slots. Welcome! Welcome to the guild. Vidar says, perhaps also because with the new Atlas, things are slowed down. That's a good point. A lot of players, again, are not crafting right now and spending time crafting. They're spending time racing. A lot of the people who would be crafting right now, a lot of the top-end players in Path of Exile are playing hardcore solo self-found. So rather than crafting in Trade League, they're crafting over there because they're all competing for real-life money and real-life prizes. So that's another great point by Vidar. Judge Fist says, imagine a lot of players will be off work this week, so this week will be more busy than week 2. That's a good point. Mitchell says, I'd like an invite again to the Discord. Mitchell, all of the information, if you'd like to join the Discord, is down below in the video description. Also, if you can't find it, it is on the bottom of every single video description that we make on YouTube. I'm kind of debating getting a Headhunter here. So Headhunters, uncorrupted Headhunters are 63-ish, 64-ish C. The Doctor right now is selling for what? 8.2x? 8 times 8 is 64. That's not worth it. What's the Fiend going for? Fiend is going for 5.3. But those are the price fixers. It's probably going for more like 5.5. So 5.5 times 11 is 60.5. Yeah, that's like 1x profit for 11 trades that you hope works. Yeah. Oh, RIP. No! RIP Empowered. Maybe that's something we should do, huh? Should we go buy a bunch of Empowers and then try corrupting them on stream? See if that works. Now, the profit margin on Headhunter just isn't good right now. Like, it's nowhere near what we're finding just by flipping Exalts. It's not even close. Abandoned Wealth is still sitting at the same price point, so it's not worth it. What's another one? Let's think here. Isn't there an Annulment Orb card? I thought there was. Yeah, Demigod's Wager is 1 orb of annulment. The Seeker is 9 trades for 3 annulments. So that's 24 chaos for 9 trades. It's not worth it. I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. Emmett, not a Discord user, so any way to get a guild invite? Hearing issues makes the Discord app a useless app. Emmett, we actually majoritively don't use Discord for voice comms. We use it, it's essentially our forums. We use it for forums and for live listing, and we use it for announcements. So, for instance, on our Discord, we post and we tag everybody to let them know whenever I'm streaming. We also tag and let everybody know whenever there's a new video discussion. We also tag everyone and let everybody know when there's guild events going on, like the Guild Bank. We also share patch notes and various other information. We've got a build guides help section that is very, very active to help people who just come in and share their path of building and look for tips and help, both from myself whenever I've got time, as well as from other veteran players who are in the guild. So it's great. You don't have to use it for the voice comms. We've had lots of players in the past who have said they're just not interested in entering into voice comms. You don't need to use it for voice comms. We use it primarily as a text chat forum. Brand says save the gambling for Sunday. Fabian says gamble the guild's money. Let's go. What else? I'm not liking any of these options right now. Here, I'll show you guys, since I'm looking over here on my second screen. I'm not liking any of our options here for divination cards right now. Alluring Bounty was nice, because we were paying like what? 7, 8.4 exalts for 10 exalted? Like, that was really good. Oh, you want to buy one, huh? Come on. Come to me, buddy. Come buy these exalts. We're sitting on what? 70... 74 exalts? I don't want to drop this into a big item that then tanks in value. That's kind of why I like to spread out the guild's funds. I like to get a couple of mirrors early so that way those can just appreciate with value as they go up. We got both of our mirrors for like 78. I think one of them was like 78. The other one was 79 or 80. So, not bad. Lorenzo says, I think you need to change the title. Yeah, should it just say Iron Trading? That's fair. Mitchell says, Headhunter this early, good investment and good yields. Yeah, the yields... I mean, we're not going to use the Headhunter because it's a guild item, so we would leave it up on the guild bank and leave it listed so that way if anybody wants to buy it, they can buy it. So we're not going to use it at this point in time because this is all the guild's currency right here. It's not my currency. It's the guild's. So not going to buy it to use it. And if we're buying it to flip it, then the divination card recipe to actually make that happen needs to be much more profitable than what it is. Sucker of the Sinless is actually going down? What's Bottled Faith at? Wait. Bottled Faith is on its way down? Why is Bottled Faith on its way down? Chat, tell me. Somebody's been watching streamers. Why is Bottled Faith going down? That makes 0 sense. Are people just finding them way easier? That literally makes 0 sense. There's 6 exalted right now. There's just tons of them at 6 exalted. There's 84 listed right now. These things on standard were like hundreds of exalted. They're 20 exalted right now on standard. What is the deal? Why is Bottled Faith on the way down? Wolf's the name. Do you expect the market to go up slowly for a while since so many people are playing? Wolf, I expect the market to absolutely go insane on Tuesday and Wednesday. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. It'll be a very, very busy and crazy time. Vidar says, so in total it would let you add 2 mods to the items at a cost of 2x plus the crafting cost of the second mod. Interesting. Yeah, the multi-mod crafting now, the entire cost and the economics of it have gotten really messed up. I think that's one of the contributing factors as to why Exalted Orbs aren't being used right now, which is why their price isn't going up at the same rate as what we've seen, because people aren't multi-modding nearly as much as they used to, and we've got these new Exalted Orbs that people are going to be using. So if people just want to slam something, they're not going to use a regular Exalted Orb to do it, they're going to use one of these influenced Exalted Orbs to do it. And if they're going to multi-mod, sure, you can multi-mod using the X for your multi-mod, but not nearly as many people are multi-modding now. Multi-modding is no longer seen as like the premier way to finish off your item. So... NS Red says Zana sells Cortex maps as traceable, easier to get them. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Empower going for 7.5 Exalted is the most right now. Isn't there a Divination card or a Prophecy that gives you... That gives you a level 4... What am I thinking of? The Dragon's Heart? Yeah, level 4 Empower. That's going for 63 Chaos right now. Let's see if that's a true price or if that's just the price fixers. Yeah, they're going for 70. A couple of them are going for 70. It's an 11 card recipe. There's only 31 on the market. Less than half of those are actually priced. So even if you were able to buy, let's say you were able to buy a stack of 11 Dragon Hearts at 70, that's 770, divide that by 105, that's 7.3 Exalted. No, I'm sorry, that's 7.3 Exalted for an Empower. That's ridiculous. For a level 4 Empower. Okay, don't do this. Stream, if you're doing this, don't do this. Don't do this. I don't think I have the red socket. I don't think I have any of them. No, I just have one. I'm sorry, Triangulated. I don't at the moment. Where is the red socket craft? I think it's just a red socket. At least 3 red sockets. Where is that located? I think it's only 2. I think it's 2, right? Oh, Vol Outposts? Is that true? I don't think it's there. That's a Nico mod? Yeah. Not sure where that's at either. I'm sorry, Triangulated. Yeah, I have not gone far in my delve yet. I haven't even gotten down to comparable levels for maps. So that's something that I need to do later on. Why is this so much, by the way? The lab chant or just price check wrong? What is it? Oh, lab enchant. Lab enchant. Precision. Precision, I think. Brand says, do sulfite scarabs go up in price from here or down? Typically, they would go up. Typically, that's where they would go up. So that's one of the reasons why we are holding on to... However many are we? 36? 36 of them? Because we're hoping they go up. Alright, so this was clearly too far of a spread, what we did here. 104 to 108 was clearly too big of a spread. So let's go back. We'll put them back to 107 and 104. Are there any other cards that we could be looking at? Any other prophecies that we could be looking to run right now, actually? Hey, there's trash to treasure. Death's Harp. This is what turns into Death's Opus, right? Or Dark Scorn? Or is it Death's... It's Death's Opus, okay. That's what it is. Dark Scorn is sitting at 9.2x. The Savior is sitting at 23x? That's the sword. That's the big sword. Is anybody selling that? One person at 19.5, another at 20. Eh. Nobody's got a build going yet for that, so that the demand for that's not going to be very high. Look at Starforge. Starforge is on its way down. Man, only 16%. Zergil's Crank. Oh! Chat, if you're using Zergil's Crank right now, you deserve a round of applause. Have you looked into flipping organs? I have not yet, Rico. I have not yet. There's no way for us to compare their price across the board here on PoE Ninja, to my knowledge. So I have not looked into it yet. What about unique armors? Where are we at on unique armors right now? Oh, we could just go buy up a whole bunch of inspired learning jewels. We could do that. Oh, they are on their way down, though. That's a bummer. Green Nightmare. The Nightmares usually go between 3 to 5x, from what I remember. Man, look at Lionized Fall just absolutely drop off. Yuck. Look at these scarabs. Bestiary scarabs are up there. Here's the sulfite. These sulfite scarabs will start to drop off, or I'm sorry, will start to pick up once we really have people with their crafted gear start pushing hard into Delve. Rico says, for that fact, I feel there are less people playing the Arbitrage game. Yeah, on organs, you're right. If you can find organs, then they're very, very good. If you can find them. Where is it? Beast crafting is another thing to do. Where's the beasts? Because Feral's fur can drop. Ooh, Feral's way down. Okay, so this is for the spider. Wow, spider's way up. Why is the spider up so high? 270. Why? Why is the spider up so high? Oh, because this is the, is this the imprint? Is this create an imprint? No, that's the Krakic. You want to buy 4? And you want to buy 2. Alrighty, we can do that. We can make both of these things happen. We all can be happy. Why can't we just be happy? Mary! Mary, anybody watch It's a Wonderful Life around this time of year? Mary, I just want us to all be happy. Jimmy Stewart in that Christmas timeless classic. 100, 200, 300, 400. Alright, let's drop off the chaos, because we won't have room for everything. And let's thank this guy. And drop in. What is this guy doing? What? What are we doing here, buddy? 214. Okay, there we go. That sounds more like it. It might be time for another alluring bounty. We just keep making currency doing that. It's still sitting here. Like, it's still sitting at roughly the same price. I really ought to just keep flipping this until the price goes down. Who was it that wanted to trade? This guy. Multiple sandwiches is trading for 133 for an alluring bounty. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that price, buddy. The price is right. Thank you so much, multiple sandwiches. Cool TY. Yeah, dude. Real cool. You are like the coolest guy. Pretty much the coolest guy I've ever met. You are just super duper cool. And you know what's even cooler than you? Your prices. The crank was probably from me buying like 20 in the last day or so. What? What did you do? What did you do buying that many cranks? Like, why did you do this? What possessed you to do this? Why? Why you do this? Die Hard is the best Christmas movie? Yeah, that's a pretty popular opinion. At least among the circles that I'm familiar with. People enjoy watching Die Hard on Christmas. The original Die Hard. Not all of the various and sundry Die Hards that are more recent. The more recent Die Hards apparently have been big disappointments. I'm not that big of a movie guy, so I don't know. At the risk of sounding nerdy, I enjoy watching shows with my wife like Deep Space Nine and Babylon 5 and Star Trek, Next Generation. I enjoy watching those sorts of sci-fi shows. Stargate, SG-1. I enjoy watching those sorts of shows over watching movies. But that's because throughout the course of our relationship, my wife and I's relationship, we found out that we both like things that are just a bit more engaging and have got a bit more depth to their story. This is 139? Okay, we'll do that. Oh my goodness. All these people wanting to buy at 107. I put it 108 and nobody buys a thing. You move it to 107 and everybody buys. Okay, who's this guy? Wizza? Wizza's at 145. Okay, Wizza. How many more do I need? I think I need 3 more. I will need 2 more after this. Alright, so 2 more. Let's get one from this guy. Oh, this is the guy who wouldn't trade me earlier. What a jerk. Come on, man. You want to trade with me? I mean, it's not like it's a special experience. It's actually pretty boring. But it'll make me currency for me and the guild. I think you should do it. I think you should trade with me. I think all of you guys should just trade with me. 1 for 107. This one's 145. I guess I'll throw that one out to you guys. What's your guys' favorite sci-fi? Those of you who enjoy sci-fi. What is your favorite sci-fi? Because I've got opinions. But I'd like to hear yours. Alright, this should be our last trade for our next set of 10 Exalted. Except that I can't travel to that guy's instance. Ugh, I hate that. Why must you do this to me? Nope, still not going to work. Trade canceled. Are me and my zombies in your way? I'm sorry. Here, we can convoke over here. We'll try to get out of your way. I can summon some zombies for you if you'd like them. Get real obnoxious here real quick. Oh my goodness, speaking of getting obnoxious, holy moly. I guess people really want at 107. I'm going up to 108 again. These are moving. Exalteds are moving, people. Exalteds are moving. Oh, you'd like to buy for 540? Okay. I think 540 is correct. I believe 540 is correct. Give us some more chaos, so that way we can make the maneuvers, make the currencies, make the big bonkers. You know what I should have done for today's stream? I should have printed off a paper bag with the Monopoly guy's head printed on it, and then just worn that today. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do G3 Iron cosplaying as the Monopoly Man. I've done one video where I dressed up in costume and had 2 different alter egos going back and forth, arguing. That video got terrible reactions from the community. So many people were like, "What? Iron, what is your point? What are you doing? Just use PowerPoints and talk to us. Quit trying to be funny and creative." It's pretty great. Judge Fist says, Star Trek is my jam. Which Star Trek? Which Star Trek is the question then? If you enjoy Star Trek, which Star Trek? That is the next logical question. Alright, so while this is set at 508, I am actually going to pull up a build of mine. Let's see if I can find it. And I'm gonna show you guys this video, and we'll see what you guys think of it now, years later. Yeah, I think it was called Court. I think is what it was called. Court. I think it was called Rayclass Court. Something. It's called something like that. Exile Court? Was it called Exile Court? Yeah! Should Synthesis go core? Okay, I'm gonna pull this video up. 100%. There we go. Should Synthesis go core? Boy, look at this one. This one's an old one. Oh, man. Alright, let's watch this one. core, please feel free to leave a comment and your own vote and opinion down below in the discussion. Below in the video description, we've got hot linked for you timestamps for the various court cases, both the pro as well as the opposed side of the argument for whether or not synthesis should go core. And of course, right above my slightly balding head, there are convenient timestamps for you to jump through if you'd like to at any point in time skip ahead or review the arguments that are made by the various parties involved. I hope you enjoy our discussion today, and I look forward to reading and discussing all of the various aspects of whether or not synthesis should go core, the pros, the cons, the benefits, and the risks to such a policy moving forward. As always, thanks so much for watching and for your support, and enjoy the rest of this debate and episode of Exile Court. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm Frank Talker, and I'm the lead inquisitor on prosecuting this case that I'm here to tell you today. Synthesis in no way, shape, or form should go core. It's bad for exiles, it's bad for Ray class, it's bad for efficiency, it's bad for min-maxing. So I'm here today to give you 3 reasons why synthesis in no way should go core. First off, let me lead in by saying that synthesis mechanics feels like an interruption. Nobody likes being interrupted. If I'm talking right now and you were talking right now, that's an interruption. It's rude, it's disrespectful, and frankly, I don't like it. So, first off, why does it feel like an interruption? Well, the nexus, just intrusion on anything that you wanted to do. Let's say, for instance, you're mapping. Maybe you're clearing an atoll map. Maybe you're clearing a fungal hollow. Doesn't matter what the map is. Let's not really get into the details of that. But let's just say you're mapping, maybe you're delving, or maybe you're pushing a temple, or maybe you've got your mindset on capturing a particular Pokemon.
So that gives you a short glimpse into me dressing up. That's me cosplaying. It's me attempting to bring some fun and some hilarity. Doesn't work, right? Doesn't really work. Mark Davies says the cranks were trying to corrupt for 6 length, level 12, honor home, helmet, +2 to socket gems. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Basically trying to abuse extra gem levels. Interesting. NS Red says, "Oh God, make it stop." Yeah, so that was me doing the one side of things, and then this was me with a hat that said "Make POE great again." I think that's what that one was. Anyway, it was not good. That's me when I try to cosplay. It's not when I try to get creative. It's not good. It doesn't work out. People leave the guild. People are embarrassed to be associated with me. Just doesn't work out. Alright, so where are we at right here? We're at 72. And we almost have enough for another? We should do another, right? These are moving up to 140 now, though. Let's see here. 107 times what? Times 10 is 10,070. Divide that by, so 152 is the break-even price. If we're selling at 107, that's where we break even. So we could keep buying up these 145s, but there's not many 145s left on alluring bounty. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see how far we can push this. This seems to be the market that we found right now. Nobody else really seems to be breaking into it. We don't seem like we have much competition. So let's just keep sticking with what is working right now. And then we can identify the next hole in the market when we find it. That's what we'll do. That'll be our goal.
What have you guys found to be the... oh, nice. 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 I love you, mate. Good try. There you go. Sim Bernard. Good try, buddy. Good try. That's our first scammer for the day. Big scammer. Big scammer. Can I get a big scammer in chat? Big scammer. Oh, man. Good try there, buddy. He's level 55. Oh, big scammer. Alright, let's find the next guy. See if the next guy wants to be a big scammer. We should buy triple rolled Watcher's Eyes, huh? We should try that. Oof. Yeah, there's like less people by the minute that are selling. Oh, 1 for 108. Sure. Come on to my hideout. Come on down to G3 Irons. Yeah, Alluring Abyss. Alluring Bounty. Less and less people are going for it. We might have to find that that other hole in the market. Which card did he put in for those who couldn't see? It was the Hoarder. He was trying to put in the Hoarder, which just says Exalted Orb. It's another one of the Exalted cards, but if you know what you're looking for, which is Alluring Bounty, and somebody puts something that's not that in there, you don't click Accept. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, so let's get out of the Alluring Bounty market. Whoa, is 108 the new price now? Like there's 1 or 2 people who are actually coming for 108. Maybe the 107s are actually... Yeah, maybe they're taking breaks. I have noticed oftentimes that around mealtime, a lot of people will, of course, stop playing PoE and go take a break. And so a lot of people, before they're going to go take a break or go to work or be done for the day, when they're done with their play session, they will, of course, make trades. And so a lot of the times, the busiest times for making trades are, you know, right on the hour. Because regardless of what time zone it is, it's eating time somewhere for someone. Pretty much at the top of the hour. So, what is up, Smip Pandora? Welcome to the channel. CF Worthy says, sorry, I missed the scam. What did he try to pull on you? We were buying a Alluring Bounty that was advertised for 139 Chaos. Or 135 Chaos. And he put in a Hoarder card, which reads 1 Exalted. But it's a 12 stack card, I believe. Is what it is. So that was the scam. It was a simple Divination card swap out. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this one anymore. That's a bummer. Alright, what's the next thing that we want to do? Let's go look at Prophecies again. The Bowstrings Music. Yeah, that's Death's Harp. The Queen Sacrifice is seriously up to 16? What's the most expensive 6-link unique on the market? Because we should just buy Faded Connections and then flip it, right? Eternity Shroud. Of course it would be Eternity Shroud. Farrell's Fur is 7. Okay, so what's Farrell's Fur? Let's check this out for a second. Let's do some math. Farrell's Fur is going for 7x. So if you buy it for 7x and then you 6-link it, what are the 6 links going for? So just regulars are going for 7. And if you 6-link it, it's going for 14. So if you buy Faded Connections, it's not worth it. If Faded Connections is already 7x, it's not worth it. Yeah. Well, and the fact that there's no one on here. Is it the Iron Bard that turns into Faded Connections? Immortal Resolve is what it is. Immortal Resolve is 1.1x. Those are probably getting purchased up, right? Yeah, those are getting bought up right away. Where are House of Mirrors at right now? What? Oh, it's because I included sockets. What am I doing here? Trash to Treasures at 72. That's not too bad, right? Immoral Resolve? Yeah, that would be an interesting card. That'll be my my supporter divination card if we ever get one. Are these guys all price fixing at 120? Probably. Yeah, I was searching for 6-link Faded Connection. Yeah. No, I need to find a 6-link prophecy, guys. That's what we need to find. Come on. They're the rarest thing in the game. Try to 6-link your prophecy. Alright, so Immortal Resolve. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 3 for 107. If we could buy 125 times 6, 750. I don't think that's enough to make it worth it. 321, right? 321? Yeah. $100, $200, $100, $200, $300. That guy's messing with me by putting the 1 in there. You're messing with my mind, friends. Yeah, next thing we need to search for is 6-link divination cards, right? We've already searched for 6-link prophecies. Alright, so if we divide this by 7x, that's selling at a value of 107. So it's exactly the same price to purchase all these and sell Faded Connections. That's a bummer. Wait, that is the rarest prophecy? I had one. No, Ninjano. I was making a joke. I was being sarcastic. Ninjano, I hope you didn't leave. No! Don't walk away thinking that was the rarest prophecy. It wasn't. It wasn't. Unless you're talking about Beauty Through Death or the Queen's Sacrifice. That one right there is a highly, highly coveted prophecy. Incredibly rare. Right now, the Queen's Sacrifice, there's only 9 of them in the league. At least that we can see, that are online. 16x is what they're going for. Okay, 50th Flicker Strike. How do you price to sell 104 Chaos and buy 1 Exalt in the stash tab? Okay, so you will need to set the ratio. You'll need to right-click on a single Chaos and then set it at a buyout price of 1 to 104 and then list Exalt as the thing that you want for it. That is what you'll need to do. Oh, Ninjano, I'm glad you're still in chat. I got scared you left thinking that was the most expensive thing of all time. It's not. Alright, what else haven't we looked up? What about fragments, huh? What if we just went and bought a whole bunch of fragments? Breach stones are going up, huh? Shaper stuff is going down. Okay. Whew! Chimera went way down. Yeah, all the Guardian stuff is going way down. Oh, Divine Vessels are up to 4 Chaos now. Look at that! Look at Hydra going down. Yeah, everything's just going down as it relates to the Shaper. Adziri seems to be holding. That's interesting. What about oils? Oh, wow! Look at oils just tanking! What is the deal on that? I guess everybody really hated Blight League. Obgab, welcome back. How do you make the normal Breachstone into the upgraded one? You need to run your Betrayal encounters. You need to run Masters missions. And you will need to get one of your Masters. I forget who it is. POE Lab. Take me to your Betrayal cheat sheet. Where is it? Where did you guys move it to? Where did you guys where did you move it to? There it is. Syndicate cheat sheet. Okay, so I believe it is It That Fled in research upgrades your breachstones. That's how you take a regular breachstone. You need to get It That Fled max level in research, as high as you can, and then you take your breachstone in with you and bring it to It That Fled's workbench, and then away you go. You will then have an upgraded breachstone. Base types? How am I supposed to look up base types if they're not showing? What's the deal here? Incubators, what are they sitting at? Ooh, Time Lost Incubator. They're at 12 Chaos right now? That's kind of interesting. Oh! The Divineers Incubator. Is that really only at 3 Chaos? Divineers Incubator. Let's see. Okay, there's 394 of them selling. Is there anyone selling in bulk? He's got 3. He's probably price fixing. He's got 38 at 3. I see no reason why not to grab the Divineers, because somebody's again going to show, hey Twitch, look at me, I used a Diviner's Incubator and I got the Doctor to drop, so that's always good to invest in. I don't know though. Weekends are usually bad to invest in Divination card related stuff if you're holding on to the Divination card related stuff on the weekend, because not a whole lot of new content comes out on the weekend for like the big time market manipulating and moving content creators. So for instance, unless Mathel is going to come out and release a video on a Saturday evening or a Sunday morning saying, hey guys, Mathel here once again, and I'm using the Divineers Incubator in order to spike prices so that way all the people who bought them yesterday can make a fortune for themselves. I mean, unless he does that. Typically those content creators work during the week, not on the weekends, pumping out their content. House of Mirrors is 8 times 9. Yeah, that's only 72. I don't believe you. I don't believe that there's a bunch of them out there at that price. Yeah, they're 9, so that's 81 already. Whole bunch of them at 9 exalts. That's a bummer. We could buy another mirror. Try to finish off our mirror. We could try to finish off our mirror shard stack of mirrors, but those are just such badly priced right now. We would have to buy 13 at 6, I think is what it is. 13 more shards at 6, so that's already 78 exalted to finish that mirror. Yuck. So those mirror shards are no good. Which have mirrors moved at all in the time that we're streaming? That's actually a good question. There are what, 76, 77, 78? Not much movement, if at all. Brandon Davey says, "Hey man, love your videos. This is the first league I'm taking serious, and man, I am having a blast." Hey, Brandon, I'm glad you're having a blast. I am too. Sad Skeleton says, "You're still trading with the week 1 funds? I thought they were being withdrawn." We run the guild bank for a week, so deposits stopped on Thursday, and then yes, we've got to make everybody their currency back. So you betcha we are still trading before we get everybody paid back out. You betcha. Brandon says, "Never really learned how to make a lot of currency in trading." Hey man, we've got an entire playlist that's just called Bank of Exile that you can watch, and it's got a whole bunch of various tips and tricks in there if you're really interested in seeing a whole bunch of different stuff. Look at this guy, New League Pog Lull. This guy right here has got 9 mirrors that he's sitting on. Let's go take a look at what else he's got. Those of you who don't know, you can do this. You can go seller account. Whoops, I have to grab his account name. Oh, that doesn't exist? What was his account name? What did I grab? Hey guys, G3 Iron here with a new tip on how you can track players who make the most amount of stuff. And then, oh by the way, it doesn't work. Because I'm an idiot. And I keep grabbing the wrong thing to copy and paste. Yeah, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Where's his account? The specifies character does not exist? Okay, there we go. Now he exists. My friends list is full! Alright, sorry bud. Sorry, misclick. Alright. Where is New League Lull? Oh, what a great name. What a great account name. Let's look and see. You want to buy for 108? Alright, so here is this guy's selling stuff. We can go take a look at that in just a minute, and we'll see exactly what he's selling. It looks like that character is just his trading character. Looks like a low-level character just to chill in hideouts. Mew Spooters? Are you running Arakali's Fangs? Is that what you're running here, bud? I would assume that's what he's running. Alright, so this guy seems to be selling some rares. Some more rares. Some level 20 corrupted elemental hits. A Cyclopean Coil for 20C. Okay. Hope Shredder for 40C. Void Forge for 1X. Impresence for 1X. Whole bunch of stuff just for 1X as bases, as rare bases. Whole bunch of these for 1X. Rigwalds for 170C? Is that really all they're going for right now? Is that true? 145. Wow. I guess Magic Find has really fallen out of the meta. That's interesting. He's selling Indigans. Oh, he's got some Beauty Through Death. But look at that. He's selling them at 3.2x. He's just selling everything that he's got at much higher prices than what they're valued at. Yeah. These are not These are not exceptional items. We've even looked up Bottled Faith. These are selling for 6. He's just got a bunch that are selling for 6.5. So this is most likely a guild's account. That's what I'm going to guess. This is probably a guild's account, not just a player, where they're dropping multiple different items onto it. I mean, look at this. This is just set for 11x. Like, this is just a straight up worse version of the Bottled Faith than what he had before. These are just various things thrown into various buyout tabs at various prices. Edziri's Reflection set at 24, as opposed to just running the prophecy yourself, plus the killing Edziri, and you just, jeez. Like, killing Edziri is not worth 7x. This is a single roll for a Watcher's Eye, and it's set at a mirror. Like, my goodness. That's just crazy. Okay, then he's got a bunch of stuff that's just not priced. Yeah, I'm going to say this is most likely... This is most likely just like a guild's account. And they're dropping all of their stuff that they're going to sell onto it. That would be my guess. Alright, any of these other ones that we can find? World Eater's usually pretty good early on in the league. That's less than an X. So less than 8x for a Starforge. Nobody's going to want to play Starforge this league, though, right? Everybody's scared to play Melee because it's a bow league. Remember? Bow league. Okay, so it's 7.5x to sell a Starforge. The World Eater, the Eater of Worlds. 88, 89, 90. So let's say if you do 90 times 8, 720. If you divide that by 105, or sorry, divided by 7.5, you get to 96. That's actually not bad. What if I sell it for 7 though? 720 divided by 7 instead of 7.5. You're making like 4C better than if you're just flipping. It's not great. I'd rather just be flipping, and even flipping right now has calmed down a bit. Alright, in a rare moment of brilliance, I'm going to try to kill some monsters here. In a rare moment of brilliance. I'm going to go into this thicket monster map. Wait, do I have a Zana mission? Yeah, here we go. And I'm actually going to play the game. Guys, be careful. Be aware. I'm actually going to play the game for a moment. I'm actually going to play some Path of Exile. So, you have been warned. I'm actually going to kill some monsters for just a moment. Oh, never mind. We'll wait until we get a few more messages. Oops, clumsy me. Look at that damage. Man, I love this this Cyclone Summoner playstyle. This is probably the easiest Cyclone, or the easiest style of Summoner that I've played. Just in terms of ease of play. To get those various offerings popping off on me. It's just like, so great to have that much extra energy shield just floating around whenever I want it. I may actually build another witch and do this same setup, but do Volatile Dead cast while channeling off a Cyclone. Hey, that's a nice drop for me. You want to buy 2 of my Exalteds at 108? That actually sounds pretty good. Oh, you left. You were just checking the market, weren't you, buddy? That's okay. I like to check the market too. I like to see what the market's doing, ask it how it's feeling on that day. I like to just be considerate of the market. Tower, Tomb, and Basilica. I think I need a Basilica, don't I? Basilica? Yeah, I don't have Basilica. Let's do Basilica. Let's do this! In we go! Melee, it's not dead, just people are not willing to make scale correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna build a champion character at some point, as well as probably a Slayer. I'm gonna build a Slayer this league, so that way I have the improved call. Because we're playing a boss killing league where bosses have received a ton of maximum HP, and there's new endgame bosses. I might as well just have a character that I can really quick swap onto and touch a boss once and it dies. So I think that's probably a good idea to have a character with improved cull. I'm actually debating about just having a cull in my inventory slot so I can gem swap out when I'm fighting bosses. I'm debating doing that. Debating also having a weapon swap set up so that way I keep basically all my same auras, but keep all the same items. Oh, that was nice. My zombies leveled up again. Does that mean I get another zombie? Probably not. Nope, only 9. That's okay. Sometimes you need to be emotionally available in the market. Yeah. I like to be emotionally available to other players who are price checking. I do the same thing. I go, hey, wait, are you actually selling at that price? Oh, okay, you are? Well, I was just hoping you were selling at a different price that was cheaper and more beneficial to me. Alright, let's go fight this boss. Hey, look, we have some skellies. Where are you? There you are, boss. There you go. Whoop, Vol summoned skeletons in the exact wrong spot. I forget if this boss... Does this boss actually transform back into Innocence? Or do we just kill him as a Varius and then he's good to go? I forget! Help me, chat! Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Yep, he turns into Innocence. Kill him, boys! Don't worry, though. We have another Vol summon skeletons. Woohoo! Oh, there's all of his sparks, but don't worry. My dozens of minions will stand in the way for me. I love this music, by the way, for the Innocence fight. The Innocence fight has always terrified me because he's killed me so many times in hardcore. Back early on, when 3.0 came out, man, I died so many times in Innocence because I was playing mostly hardcore at that time. Hey, what's up, Jess? Welcome, welcome. You have joined us at the exact moment where I actually got to play some monster killing in Path of Exile. The rest of the day I've basically just been flipping and trading, so it's been a good day. Made a lot of currency for guildies, and I think we'll be able to start doing withdrawals at some point rather soon. Oh, somebody wants sulfite. Somebody wants sulfite. That is good news. Somebody wants some sulfite. Finally decided on a Cyclone champion. Is that for you? For me, I'm just running my Necro right now. But you decided on a Cyclone champion? Alright. You going Impale Cyclone, right? Going physical stacks on the Impale? It's the way to do it. Alright, how many scarabs did you want? Did you want 5 for 100? Whoops, 5 for 100. There we go, bud. Look at that. We're so happy. That's great. That really is great. I'm glad that people are now buying the scarabs. Buy them scarabs up, buddy. Where's my dump tab? You want to buy my 5 Exalted for a whole bunch of Chaos? Okay. I guess we can do that. Oh, whoops. Who did I thank? Who did I just thank? I thanked the wrong guy. Who did I just thank? Thank somebody. Thank somebody that I wasn't just actually trading with. Oh well. Alright, 540. There we go. That's a lot of chaos. And that's good. That's a good amount of chaos that we can just sit on and go make a whole bunch of currency with. Let's turn this into Divines Extra C. There we go. This is Divines and Extra C for the Guild Bank. Three times you want to buy 15 Exalted? Wow! This guy means business. This guy's driving up the price single-handedly. I need to go buy some Alluring Bounty, I guess. What am I doing mapping? What am I doing progressing my Atlas and actually killing monsters? I'm such a fool. Am I actually gonna need another stash tab? The intenseness of this trade is just too much for me. No, I should be good. I should be able to make it. Should be. Whew! It's gonna be a lot of Alluring Abyss that we have to buy. And this was after I moved up to 108. Sheesh. Sold out. I'm telling him I'm sold out. I'm bumping this price up again. This price is going to go up overnight. That's what's going to happen. We're all going to wake up tomorrow and Exalteds are going to be like 115. Be prepared, folks. Turn your Chaos into Exalteds. Be prepared. $100, $200, $315. You've been warned. G3 Iron did his best to warn you. I'm telling you. Tomorrow's when it's happening. If it's been this busy on a Saturday, the price hasn't moved. A lot of people are buying things. Yeah, I think so. Judge says, wow, seeing all that chaos, I still remember my first chaos drop way back in the day and just thinking I was Jeff Bezos. Yeah, you get a single pure chaos. I feel that way at the beginning of every single league. Like, you get your first pure chaos drop, and, like, let's say it's like Act 5 or Act 10. It doesn't matter when, but you get your first pure chaos drop, and you're like, I'm rich! I can go buy my endgame... You know, insert whatever here. I can go buy my endgame belt. And by endgame, you just mean, like, the thing that's going to get you into white maps. But hey, that works. Man, I love having Fortify and Life Gain on hit. Ugh, it's great. This is just great. Look how chill this is. So chill. Super chill. I'm just a Necromancer, boys. And you're all just dead thicket mobs. I think the Carrion Golem is actually significantly helping the DPS. Like, I thought it would be insignificant yesterday, but then I finally went out and bought one from Lily. Swapped out. Oh, she's freezing me. That's what that is. I'm like, wait, you can't stun me. I need a freeze flask. But I think that carrion golem is really doing work. Yeah, that's freeze. I need a freeze flask. No two ways about it. What did I get? Oh, an Abyssus. Nice. That'll go well for my Slayer, right? Right? Abyssus? Slayer? Physical damage? The only question for my Slayer is, am I going to build it as a Cycloner, as a Blade Flurry, as something else entirely? Is there bad guys up here? They're Metamorphs? Nope. Where's the next Metamorph? There's only 48. I must have missed the pack all the way back here at the beginning. That's fine. We'll just summon it. Oh, that's just disappointing. Look at how close that is. That's disappointing. Oh well. Get him, boys! That is a big Metamorph. What is that? What boss was that? Looked like an angel or a seraphim or something. Jeez. Alright. Anything else? I think we're done here. Alright. Search somewhere for someone. That was a thicket map. You want 210 for my 2? Okay. I can do that. What am I doing with this passive point? We'll just put it into 5% life for now. Where's my dump tab? Here's my dump tab. What was that map, by the way? Superior Lookout map. Okay. And you want 210? I can do that. There we go, mate. $210. 2 exalted. There you go. Thank you much. We're sitting on 58 exalts. 60 really if we needed to trade them. Alright. Where else do I want to be? Do I need one up here? You want my 420? Oh, 420 for 4? Sure. I'm happy to do that. I really shouldn't be taking out of this tab, should I? Should be taking out of the Divine's Extras tab. That's what I should be doing. Holy moly, look at all that. So many. Alright, is that 420? That's 420. Does he actually put 4 Exalted in? Let's look. Yep. Looks like 4 Exalted. $100, $200, $300, $420. Yep. There we go. 60. Do. Alright, what other maps do we want to do? I want to keep upgrading my watchstones. Oh, I need to get some watchstones in some areas. Nope, she's not ready. Not ready yet, right? Yeah, not ready yet. Oh, you want to sell me some annulments? Yes, please. See, that's a fun trade. I think we've only seen that trade like once or twice. Sad Skeleton says, how do you get that cursor effect? It is called Yellow Mouse. It is a program that's totally good with the POE terms of service. Oh, sold already. Okay. Yeah, you were just checking the price. That's okay. It's a little tiny program that you can just Google. It's called YOLO Mouse. You can change the cursor and what it looks like, but it's really, really helpful when you got a lot of stuff on your screen and you want to see where it's at. Do you want in, dude? Like, why are you sending me question marks? Now I'm confused. Am I following improper etiquette here? Most of these tiers are done. Most of these are done. Oh wait, there's an ancient city map that's not done. Okay. Let's go make that happen. Ancient city. I think it's actually going to be dinner time here soon, though, for me. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Is it dinner time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on my way down. I'm on my way down. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. And I'm going to go eat some dinner. I might be streaming later on tonight. Might be streaming tomorrow. But thanks so much for watching all of the various fun interactions that we've gotten to have. And what else? What else? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, yeah. Like, subscribe, ding the bell. And other than that, we will catch you all either tomorrow or next week with thoughts on the Atlas, more progress, more trades. If you're a guildie, there will be payouts, most likely either later on tonight, you'll get a PM via Discord, or tomorrow. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I hope tonight is the night that a Mirror of